things. First round fatal four-way action in the queen of the ring tournament. From Raw, Bailey and Judgment Day's Raquel Rodriguez. From SmackDown, JC Jade and Kiana James. Live tonight. And you are looking live at a jam-packed Unipol Arena in Bologna, Italy. Hello, everybody at ringside. I'm Michael Cole, filling in for Joe Tessitore, who's off doing Chupa boxing this weekend. Of course, Wade Barrett here as well.
What a magical tour it has been so far in Europe. And I'm going to say something, Cole. I guarantee these fans here tonight in Bologna.
Whoa. The ring general Gunther is out here destroying the Italian commentator. Now ripping apart our announce desk. Obviously furious after the results of Sunday.
I mean, he's every right to be aggrieved, and he's going to vent his spleen now, I believe.
Nothing happened to you today before I get what I want. I want justice for what happened to me at Clash in Italy. You all saw it. I am the greatest professional wrestler in the world. I got ring awareness like nobody else before. And I intentionally put my foot underneath that rope. And when that foot is underneath there, that pinfall cannot be counted. The ref knows that. Cody knows that. And that means Cody didn't beat me. Cody took advantage of that, and he cheated. Cody took away what's rightfully mine. So here we are. I'm standing here in front of you without the WWE Championship, and Golden Boy can carry on kissing everybody's butt around here. So Cody, look at me. I know, you and I both know.
You can look him in the eyes in a minute, Gunther. You destroyed my desk.
Go see Grace, this is high. Hi, also to you. Go Speed Racer.
Gunther. Oh, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but you're right. Yeah. I mean, you're. You're right. Your foot was under the rope. But you're a 20-year pro. Have you never had a controversial inning that shorts you on the winnings before? And you're out here and you're all big mad with your clodhoppers all over Cole and Wade's desk, all upset, yelling at these people, tearing stuff up. Hey, you're a student of this game, you're a pro, so you'll understand this reference. Sometimes you're the hero and you save all the little piggies from the cold-blooded sausage maker. And other times, Gunther, you are the cold-blooded sausage maker. When it comes to you and I know which one I am. But hey, we don't need to do this whole formal colloquy right now. Let's just go ahead and say it. It's Friday night. The lights are bright. Like you said, I only need to make one phone call, and I don't even think I need to make it. If you want to do this, a rematch for the WWE Championship, let's do it right here in Bologna. Let's do it. First of all, I have to say grazie. Grazie to all my ride or die fans here in Italia. That's the kind of respect that I've been looking for, and I appreciate it. I do. I really do. And listen, I tried. I really was trying to just stay back there. And
No, it wasn't good. It was okay.
Don't get involved. Let these guys
With
deal
moments
with
of
their
good.
business. I was trying.
How was your day?
But at a certain point, I can't hear this anymore. Because Gunther is out here complaining about getting robbed for a world championship opportunity.
Why are you not remembering my fucking password?
I do. And then we got Cody Rhodes, of course. Golden Boy. He's ready to fight. He's ready to go right now. What else is new? But the two of you seem to be ignoring the fact that both of you did me wrong.
Shut up, Sammy. I fucking hate you right now.
You know what, Sammy? This is WWE Championship business. It doesn't involve you. So do me a favor. Shut up and get out of the ring.
I'm in a bad mood. Alright. It was okay. Mostly relaxed. Relaxed is good.
You're right. Gunther, you're right. When it comes to the World Championship, I might not know much
What's
about
the
I've never held
series?
the World Championship, but I do know a thing or two about beating you for championships.
I'm trying to sign up for a class before it fills up.
I don't even know which Sammy I'm getting right now. Are you the last real good guy? Are you the guy who a few weeks ago watched the light fade from my eyes while he choked me out and you walked away from me? Listen, I know that you're a good guy. I do. And you got the big win on Matt Cardona last week, and now you want the WWE Championship. The problem is, Sammy,
this is for me. It's made for me. I have to do it.
Of
What is
course.
it? And then I can find out if I should just quit it or
this is why
just give up on everything.
Is in the state it's in,
Right.
because for the last few months, every time things are a little hairy here, instead of talking about it, you're always blowing me off. You're always looking past me. You're looking to the next threat to you, the next threat to your world championship. Maybe you need to realize that the biggest threat to your championship might just be.
Shut up, Sammy. I fucking hate you. You're just like. I just don't want to deal with it.
Is that so, Sammy? Hey. Listen, I'm just saying.
Your storytelling is annoying.
You were going to beat Gunther and teach me a lesson. Well, you beat Gunther.
I think it reminds me of my ex-husband.
When you want to teach me that lesson?
Uh-oh, Gunther from behind. Gunther from behind just shoved Cody to Sammy. And now the sleeper. The
So maybe
sleeper's
it's
in.
not him.
Oh, choking out the WWE
Widow's
champ
Bay?
again.
What's
We've
it
seen
about?
it time and again.
I can't handle this right now. You guys need to shut up. Y'all need to just shut the fuck up. You're so fucking loud.
Ago, is saving Cody Rhodes.
Well, I don't think it has anything to do with that. I think it's the point that
Widow's
Sammy,
Bay?
oh, wants a championship
Okay,
opportunity.
I'm gonna look into that after I finish this. I need to sign up for this class. It's on my to-do list for today. And it's such a pain in the ass signing up for these fucking classes because it doesn't remember your password. And I auto-save my passwords.
Into the crossfire, Cody Rhodes took out Sami Zayn.
Hold a second.
That was inadvertent.
Well, Cody Rhodes was saved by Sami, that then.
Not you all, I mean them, because it's just so hype and like, I don't know. I don't like it right now. Where's the junk mail? Maybe I need to eat a sandwich. Oh, there it is. This is not spam. Why are you putting it in the spam folder? Fucking bitch. Look safe.
I told you not to bring so much moisturizer.
It wasn't the moisturizer. The toxic TSA didn't let me in with my full emotional support cats.
Wait, look at this.
Damn house. I can smell the toxicity from here.
First, my cats get embarrassed in the playoffs, then Miles Garrett gets traded.
There's enough of the Americans.
If it says can't be the same as your previous password, I am going
I'm gonna take care of this right
to
here,
rage.
right now. Relax.
Hi, Hallie. How's your day? Did I do it right?
Coming into your house uninvited, do you? No, who would? Do you have people touching your things? Not particularly. How about this?
Family heirloom, please don't.
What about this?
It's brand new, please don't. Oh my God. Please don't, really don't touch that.
I'm in a really weird space where I just don't know why I do anything and I want to just hide. Leave me alone. There you go. Did you do it?
Go check on this.
I'm going nowhere near that.
Oh, you can't have two consecutive things. All right.
Hopefully it's Nick's Uncurse continues tonight.
Why would you even?
The following is the Queen of the Ring tournament first round match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by the judges pick from Rio Grande Valley, Texas, the powerhouse of the Judgment Day enters her second Queen of the Ring tournament.
I hate
It's a
this game.
fatal four-way. Who's going to advance to the semifinals? We find out coming up next on Friday Night SmackDown.
Wasn't too bad. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, that sounds nice. A lazy day and a nap. My day was okay. I'm just dealing with stuff. Update password, yes. Community education. Cart. Okay, here we go. Check out.
is the
Life is
epicenter
for
of
living.
This is Club WWE. Become the ultimate insider.
Okay, I'm paying for it.
Oh, you must be pretty proud of yourself.
Oh, I am proud of myself.
Thanks to
I
you.
am proud of myself because I'm the only one here that is vouching for myself. And you know what? I'm sick and tired of it. Ever since I arrived here at SmackDown, instead of treating me like the gift that I am, you treat me like I do not belong. I'm sick and tired of this disrespect.
Oh, you want to talk about respect? I'm just meeting you where you are, Gunther. I'm treating you with the same level of respect you've shown me since we started negotiating.
You know what, Alice? You know what? You fix this. You fix it! Or I'll get my legal team involved. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna drown you. They're gonna drown you with so much lawsuits that even your grandchildren will need a lawyer. Tired of it.
Is that what Gunther does?
He has kids. He's married.
Throw temper tantrums to get what he wants.
Well, that is about as agitated
Oh,
as
it's
I've
nice
ever
to see
seen
her
the
again.
ring general.
Why is this not working?
And her opponent from San Jose,
What
California,
information do you need? Wow.
This is the Queen of the Ring tournament first
Let me
round
just,
matchup.
I should,
Fatal
yeah, I'm good. I
four-way
can handle that.
to determine who advances to the semifinals. Winner of this matchup faces Io Sky from Monday Night
Alex is
Raw
hi.
in the semifinals. She won this past Monday
Alex is hi.
in her
Say hi.
fatal four-way.
Come say hi to the camera.
Everything there is to win in this game, but gets an opportunity to add one more
That's
thing
Sally
to the
saying hi.
mantelpiece, namely that Queen of the Ring crown.
Yeah, I spoke to Bailey about that earlier today. Tell you that story in just a few moments.
All right, I did one thing I needed to do today. Now I feel a little better. I felt that. The other thing I need to do is make some listings for. Never mind. I'll do that offline.
and their opponent, accompanied by Fallon Henley and Lady Reed, representing Fatal Influence, JCJ.
Well, much like Raquel Rodriguez, it appears that JC Jane will go it alone in this matchup here tonight. We are joined at ringside by our Italian
Now
announcer,
I'm not so angry
Michele
because it
Posa and
worked.
Luca Franci.
My bad. Cool. Yeah, no, today was good. I got into plasma on the cusp. I needed to be 38, and I was 38. I'm hematocrit, so I barely made it.
Why didn't we think of waving like that?
Go on, Michael Cole, you're the expert. Translate what they just said, please.
No idea. I can translate this. You're looking at a
A
future
little sour.
women's champion here on Friday Night SmackDown.
Oh, yes, and you know what, Michael Cole? Should things go well in the Queen of the Ring tournament, that moment could come at the main event of SummerSlam for JC Jane. Of course, the winner of the Queen of the Ring tournament gets their opportunity at gold this summer.
The finals of the Queen of the Ring will take place 3 weeks from tomorrow at Night of Champions in Riyadh.
And their opponent, accompanied by Julia, from Sioux City, Iowa, Kiana James.
Well, apparently, Wade, Kiana James is not going to follow suit. She is bringing Julia to the ring with her tonight. Interesting, considering that Fatal 4-Way rules are the first woman to gain pinfall or submission wins, and there are no countouts or disqualifications.
Well, Kiana James is undoubtedly a mega brain, and that is about the smartest move that anyone has pulled off thus far tonight on SmackDown. Bring a little assistance to the ring with you to reinforce your opportunities of winning this match and progressing through to that semi-final against Io Sky.
Maybe Julia should have had the same strategy Monday night on Raw when she was involved in the Fatal 4-Way. Kiana James was not out at ringside. Julia would not advance in that matchup, won by Io Sky.
Here's what you do in this game. You learn from mistakes, and clearly Kiana James has learned from the mistakes of Julia and is now looking to go one better than Julia with progress this evening.
One of these four women
You
will
wanna hang
advance in
out?
this
We can hang
tournament,
out.
looking to join three women who have made history over the past few years: Zelina Vega, Nia Jax, and Jade Cargill, who is the defending Queen of the Ring tournament winner. The referee in this matchup, Daphne LaShawn, rings the bell, and we are underway. I spoke to Bailey earlier today, and she talked a lot about what you mentioned earlier, Wade. The fact that
He is
the few
very
things she hasn't
pretty.
accomplished in her
You're a
career
pretty boy. She says you're a
is
pretty
winning
boy.
the Queen of the Ring tournament.
Aren't you pretty?
She said that she still has
I'm
her
gonna hug you
mind
again.
trying to win the women's tag team titles with her partner Lyra Valkyria, who's also in this tournament. But Bailey
So
said
the
she'd
things I need to
love
do-
win this and get to SummerSlam and battle for a world title.
Make a
The
sandwich.
strategy right off the bat is obvious. Three women looking to attack the powerhouse Raquel very early on and take her down. She clearly seen as the big threat in this match.
Well, it's great strategy. We saw this early on in the matchup on Monday Night Raw that involved Oba Femi. The other three competitors trying to do the same thing to Oba, and now Raquel's been taken out of the equation at least momentarily. And Bailey with a back elbow for JC James sends Kiana James outside to the apron.
Well, Bailey, the big veteran in this one, looking to...
Belly to belly, quickly out of the box, looking for a quick win here, and a kick out by Jane at 2. Bailey almost stole one quickly.
Clearly, the fan favorite tonight is Bailey, looking to crush the confidence of the three other women in this matchup in the early goings, and once again, taking down Raquel.
And again, Raquel Rodriguez down outside the ring, as Wade mentioned. Kiana James from behind, roll up a Bailey, and a kick out. Kiana James, who I've said on a number of occasions, jackknife cover now by Bailey in a kick out. I believe Kiana, one of the most underrated superstars on the rosters today.
There's no doubt about that, and there have been some
Backslide.
tensions between Kiana James
Timmy's on
and
the bed
Julia,
now.
but that all appears to be smoothed over now.
Look at this. Double stack that time by JC Jane, who almost stole one.
Jason James taking on some of the best since arriving on SmackDown, including the likes of Charlotte and Rhea Bloody Ripley, picking up some major wins.
Great leapfrog by Kiana. Bailey rolls through it right into a right. And a right by Kiana. Bailey back into the mix. And here's Raquel Rodriguez with a crossbody, wiping everybody out. And that's why Raquel Rodriguez, I believe, is the favorite here tonight.
I don't know. Is this a commercial break? Back in 2 minutes?
And now Raquel Rodriguez dominating, stomping away in the corner.
Yeah, this was always going to be the likelihood in this match. At some point, Raquel would get the upper hand, and what we're seeing now was inevitably going to ensue.
Yeah, Raquel Rodriguez slowing down the pace, using her power. One of the reasons that Liv Morgan was relied on her throughout much of her reign as champion in Judgment Day.
They're going to make up for Roxanne losing out in her Queen of the Ring first round match this past Monday on Raw. You were ringside for that one, and that did not go well with the Judgment Day.
Yeah, Roxanne Perez did not advance. Liv Morgan's in the tournament as well, as Bailey's taking the fight to Raquel. Bailey, former multiple-time women's champion, whipped into the corner.
Yeah, one way to separate a shoulder right there. Bailey might never be the same again after that impact from Raquel, and Raquel is just running riot now, and nobody can stop her.
Raquel Rodriguez with elbow after elbow, dropping JC Jane to the corner. And Kiana James is going to try her fair.
And you just sense that that early 3-on-1 attack against Raquel has simply covered Raquel up.
And Bailey
Nope, that's not a cat toy.
saves the matchup, breaking up the near fall.
It's gone. Okay. I said, I said
Three
no.
women playing defense against Raquel now, and nothing they are trying seems to be working.
And Rodriguez going to send Kiana James.
Should I say
Snake eyes off the
instead?
top turnbuckle. Now JC sent
Doesn't work.
outside.
You don't hiss at me ever.
And Bailey.
I wish you would.
Raquel sent over the top.
I'd much rather have a hiss than
To
a
the
bite
floor.
or a scratch. Oh yeah.
And Bailey ripped out the ring. As we want to remind everyone that tomorrow at the Ormond International Center.
So, is this old? Like, what does it say back in 24?
Hometown hero. Oh! First, the gentleman, Bill Smith, puts his world titles ambitions on the line against Canadian wrecking machine Ryan the Bruiser Rozicki. Oh! JC with a right hand. What a fatal four-way matchup to determine who heads to the semifinals of the Queen of the Ring tournament.
That has basically been the Raquel show for the past several minutes, but the tide may be turning.
Bailey driving Raquel shoulder first to the steps. And that's what Bailey and Kiana and JC Jane had to do.
They had to try and turn this into a triple threat because Raquel was just tearing everyone apart. And JC Jane, the former NXT champ, may be about to capitalize and win this thing.
The woman that Booker T dubbed a
you
rock star is in control now. Former tag team champion as well. Nice neck breaker by Jane into the cover. Hooks the leg of Bailey now. Who kicks out.
How impressive has JC Jane been since arriving on SmackDown? Complete confidence, complete assuredness since day one.
Let's not forget all of Fatal Influence. Henley and Lady Reed as well. JC Jane now with the kicks to the midsection of Bailey. JC manipulative, opportunistic.
Fatal Influence are here to take over the entire brand here on SmackDown. And only a fool would bet against them doing so.
Now snap there by Jason.
Do I have to put the cord away?
The veteran Bailey kick to the face.
Hey,
Jason now with a
the cord
second.
on.
Is it enough? Hooks the leg of Bailey. Pinning combination into near fall again.
Bailey's taking a hell of a lot of punishment in this one. He's starting to really struggle with the other women down. JC Jane picking up the power.
But Kiana James now, as JC was over there arguing with the official, Kiana James knocked down by Jane. Again, Julia out here at ringside in support of Kiana James.
So, yeah.
Admire that swagger.
I don't know if this is going to give me a commercial, but when it gets to someone I don't want to watch, I'm going to step outside
Well, indeed, cross-pass
to
many times in
get some.
NXT, and clearly Kiana has a trick or two up her sleeve. The leader of Fatal Influence, and indeed Bailey.
Yeah, tremendous athlete is Kiana James when she goes shoulder first to the post. That rolling cannonball that time by JC Jane into the other corner.
Real nice turn of speed there from JC Jane. My God!
Oh, Raquel Rodriguez with a massive shoulder tackle, sending JC across the ring. Bailey now.
I fucked up? How did I fuck up?
Raquel Rodriguez tries both women into the corner.
Bailey just lost grip at the wrong moment there of Kiana is now paying the price.
And there's that corkscrew splash by Raquel, covering both women, and a kick out.
Wow, what a statement. That would have been pure dominance from Raquel.
You had to believe, Wade, it was just a matter of time before Raquel Rodriguez took control of this match.
This is the second time she's really gained some momentum. You get Raquel down for a window, you have to maximize it and win the match because you know full well Raquel ain't going to stay down for long.
Raquel has come so close in the past to winning a world championship. The best way to get another opportunity, win the Queen of the Ring tournament, and head to SummerSlam to battle for a world title.
Can you imagine both world titles being inside the Judgment Day clubhouse? What a spectacle that was.
So you're saying if Raquel wins, she wouldn't go after Liv?
Of course she would. She would go after Rhea Ripley or whoever else had the WWE Women's Championship last.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong clock. Calendar.
To go before we get there for Raquel, but that's starting to inch nearer and nearer.
Raquel Rodriguez is just tossing bodies around
Look
the
at
ring.
this, Cole.
Double choke slam by Rodriguez. Again, going to try to pin both women. Kiana James launches herself over the top rope to break things up. All four women down. Who's advancing to the Queen of the Ring tournament semifinals? we're at a critical point in this matchup. Who is going to build momentum? Remember, it's first one of the game, pinfall or submission to pick up the win.
Yeah, this is where champions are made. This is that crunch time. Everybody in that ring is hurting right now. Who can block it out the most and focus on the prize, which is progress towards the semi-final of the Queen of the Ring tournament?
I do want to go back to a point you made moments ago. You're saying if Raquel wins this tournament, that she's automatically going to go after the WWE Women's Champion for Friday Night SmackDown. Maybe she wants to prove that she's the leader of the Judgment Day. Maybe she's going to take on Liv Morgan.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that you're trying to stir the pot. You know, the last person who did that in the Judgment Day, Finn Balor. Look at him now. Look what happened to Damian Priest. Look what happened to Rhea Bloody Ripley. Attitudes like that do not belong inside the Judgment Day clubhouse. They get booted out real fast. So watch your mouth, Michael Cole.
And now JC Jane looking for a sleeper on Raquel Rodriguez. How impressive has JC been in this match tonight?
I freaked out almost for no reason.
It's a huge mountain to climb to drop. Wow.
The darts tomorrow?
Such overwhelming force coming back in the other direction. And now the veteran Now's of Bailey picking her spots and looking for a weak spot on the massive Raquel.
Beating up this crowd here tonight, Bologna, Italy. And Bailey taking out JC Jane. Kick to the face by Bailey. Up to the second rope now. Bailey with an elbow to the back of Raquel. Cover. Is it enough for the win? Rodriguez powers out at 2. Very competitive matchup here tonight.
Yeah, I like what I'm seeing from Bailey. She spent the last several years backing up some newcomers here on SmackDown and Raw, but now looking to extend and progress her own career.
Nice back suplex by Bailey. Raquel Rodriguez, by the way, the only woman in this match that has any type of experience in the Queen of the Ring tournament. Bailey now stacks up JC Jane. Grabs the bottom rope and kicks out at the same time. Kiana James into a cover on Bailey and a kick out.
Oh, it's crunch time now. Believe me, this one can end in a blink of an eye. All 4 women are severely weakened. And Raquel looking to maximize damage. Oh, wow.
And there's the quickness of James, but she runs into a clothesline. Covered out. Hook of the leg. JC Jane with a running knee. Breaks things up.
Well, that was nice movement from Kiana James. You duck 1, you duck 2, but you get caught by
All right, that's why I guess I can't go anywhere this summer.
Well-rounded, but dropped for now.
Fine.
JC Jane can steal
Sunday to August.
JC's opportunity now.
It has to be with Raquel down once again. Magic chance, ladies. And that could be a KO blow to the side of the jaw
June to
of
August.
JC Jane. If that wasn't, what comes next could well be.
Well-placed knee for Bailey, who heads up to the top rope now. And Bailey, with her vintage elbow, connects. Is it enough to advance in the Queen?
That looks like a forearm to me.
Breaks it up in 2.5.
Now, I count Kiana James.
I don't need it to be an elbow.
Three
Just being
separate occasions. That is incredibly smart
ready.
once again. To the relative newcomer to SmackDown, who continues to impress. And I won't be surprised if she pulls out a victory here.
Yeah, you mentioned how smart Kiana James is. Tremendous ring awareness. Roll up for Bailey. Bailey, though, able to roll through. Oh, Kiana caught her. Kiana caught her with that deal breaker. The deal breaker to the face. And now a standing moonsault by James. Cover now on Bailey. Is it enough? And Bailey kicks out at 2.
I'll tell you right now, Kiana James really can do it all in the ring. High-flying, power moves, technical moves. And wait a second, Julia getting sideswiped there by JC.
And Kiana James did not like that, but the defense of Julia Bailey now. Last JC, Kiana James roll up. Is enough? Look at using the ropes for leverage now. That it would not be a disqualification, but it would give Kiana James an opportunity.
But wait a second.
Kiana, she didn't do it.
Well, it was JC Jane who threw the legs off the ropes, but clearly Kiana was the Julia.
Rose
What else do I need to do?
Bailey.
Rolling ankle.
Big boom by Raquel.
Well, this has got messy in a hurry.
Tejada bomb. Covered by Rodriguez. Raquel's in the semifinals.
Yay!
Well, that was an interesting turn of events there. Bailey hit the flatliner.
I mean, I wanted Bailey to win
With a
too.
rolling encore. Raquel Rodriguez with the Dahana bomb. But the story is what
At least it wasn't one of the other chicks.
JC Jane is the one who got in the middle of things. Kiana thought it was Julia.
Well, here's where it all went down.
Why do I have that on there? What would you like to see? The chicken dance? The hokey pokey? Shark dance?
Julia is the one who knocked the feet off the rug, so she's losing her mind.
Hi, how's it going? Thanks for using your jump scare points. That does scare me. Having to dance at will.
And Raquel Rodriguez will now face Io Sky in the semifinals of the Queen of the Ring tournament.
Okay.
As we take a look at the bracket, Rodriguez and Sky advancing to the semifinals. Other fatal four-ways coming up next week.
How's it going?
And Friday night SmackDown.
Oh, let me turn those on for you.
Champions, and there's the woman who sees everything sparkling in her future. Her future.
We can do that now.
Crown for the Queen of the Ring tournament in May. And smoothing over to be done now.
There you go. Let me see if it works. Want some coffee? It's Friday night. I'm gonna stay up. I could drink some coffee. 7 o'clock. Probably not. No, not a medium roast. Maybe a light roast coffee. I've already got a time-sensitive drink, so no coffee tonight. You're a mean girl. You're a bitch. I don't know if it says that. I'm not like a regular mom. I'm like a cool mom. Just remember, there's no rules in that house. Except for there are rules. I don't know what she says.
I'm not a girl. Not a girl. I'm not a girl.
Not yet a woman. All right. Is it okay if I don't mention it? Then I don't have to do it. I'm gonna do this dance. Sammy again. I was just in a good mood. I just got in a good mood.
There you are. This will never work for you.
Okay. How's that? Are you happy with that dance? Did I do a good job? Do you know that dance? It's called the chicken dance, I think. Oh, there's Timmy.
I did what I usually and always do.
Oh yeah, I wanted to look up what movie. They might have left already, but I can still see their chat.
Once again, guys like us.
Widow's Bay.
Now,
I think that might be one my mom mentioned.
What does he want
to
to
me.
talk to me about?
But
There he
let's
is.
see.
Hey,
Let's tune out Sammy.
you want to see me?
Let's look at Widow's Bay.
Sweet, Sammy. Stay
Oh, okay. He was in.
Stay out of
What's his
here.
name?
Hey, make their business my business.
Why is it not showing a picture? Is he Kingston or is he Matthew Boyle?
How did I make
He looks
it
young
worse?
in that picture.
You're asking me
He
to
needs to
stand up
update
and
his
not defend myself? I never
picture.
ask anybody to
Matthew Rise.
Frankly, I don't have time for this right now because I have an important.
Oh, once again, I'm getting blown off.
Anywho.
You have all the time in the world for everyone else. You can't.
Widow's Bay. Yeah, I
Who is
added this
so
on my.
important? Who
I
do
should-
you have to talk to that is so
It's a
important that I
comedy
can't get
horror?
1 minute?
I watched him in
must know.
The Beast in Me. So I believe. Did I not see this? Do I not have it? You can only watch on Apple or Prime. I'm gonna see if it's on Netflix. Because I thought I saw he's in stuff. Because he was in that. He's in another thing. I just added him on Netflix. Where's my list?
Right now, coming up next on Friday Night SmackDown, a battle of two massive men. Royce Keys takes on
Peaky Blinders is on there. I haven't watched that yet.
Up next.
Where did I see him in? Was it on Hulu? Okay, let's go to Amazon Prime Video. Yay! Prime Video. Prime. This is my Prime. Where's the video? I feel like getting to Amazon Prime Video is very complicated, and am I just losing my touch with like the ever evolving internet, and I'm just starting to get old?
Ladies and
Or is it hard to find?
Down in Bologna, Italy, as we take a look at what's on
I'll
the
just
menu
grab here.
for the
Like, there's no quick.
podcast
Just go straight. Probably because they want you to buy shit.
Guest on The Undertaker's podcast.
There's no like Prime Video. Video purchases and rentals. Okay, that took me to Prime Video.
Intercontinental champion Becky Lynch. All
But
available.
again, that's the purchases, so it makes you. I don't know. Anyway, what was this again? Bay? Bay? What else Bay? Do you have to pay for it? Free trial with Apple TV. Fuck, I'm not watching it. Okay. Damn it, maybe I will. I like him. I think he's interests me on the screen. So, Widow's Bay.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Apple TV.
Rivalry, including
How much is Apple TV?
Last week
God
on
damn it.
SmackDown, a look at Priest and Royce Keys were tagging against MFT, looking pretty damn good until Solo Sikoa got involved.
I know my sister has it, but I don't want to use hers. Maybe I will, just for one time. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. Widows, no, I don't know if she didn't give it to me. She's on my other stuff.
By the massive Tala T-Bomb. And 1 win later, victory once again for
A 7-day free trial. There's 8 episodes. Maybe I can just like binge it in 7 days. That's what I'll do this next week to get through the gloominess. Okay. I'll start that sometime. By season 2, maybe I'll have more money incoming. Okay. Good chat. Nice nails. Thank you. They're. I like to remember the colors of them because it's fun, and also that way if I want to go back to them. But I forget what this one's called. Okay with something. Like something to do with like a fruit, like the lime. What is it? Okay with nectarine. Down with nectar. I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's a neon yellow-ish. It more had a little orangey green tint to it, and then I put like a. I didn't do it. They put a. Oh hi!
I am so impressed.
They put a
This man, Royce Keys, and what
chrome
he's been able to do
finish.
since coming to WWE a number of months ago. As we prepare
I'm taking notes for when I decided I maybe don't want to do it anymore. I can still paint my own nails with the cool tips and I'm spying. But I'm not going to try and make money off of it. I'm trying to save money off of it. It's different.
He wants to
So it's okay.
alone here on SmackDown, and thus far,
I justify it by saying I'm putting money into my community and choosing people that I want to have my money. I guess I like them.
Got involved in the first round of the King of the Ring tournament. Let me ask you about this. You're Royce Keys. Your first time.
I don't know their names.
I understand you want to do your thing
But
your
it's
own
nice to
way.
see
You
them.
want to carve your own path, but the way things are heating up around here. You think that you might want some backup?
I mean, historically speaking,
Also, she told me that when she was cutting, she cut into her nail, not her hand. So I was like, I had that happen too. It cut. It could have been my. I could never be a nurse or a doctor. I don't throw up, but I get queasy. Don't throw up yet.
How do you
Knock
go
on
into
wood.
this matchup against this 6'10"?
I mean, not yet. I don't throw. I won't throw up.
To be outsized
I don't.
by anyone in that
I said that weird.
Quite simply, you need to chop
I don't know
the
who this
big
guy
man
is
down to
or that
size
guy.
in time. Royce
Ah,
Keys
that's
trying
cute.
to
You thought you could pick him up.
And unable to. And the clubbing
I don't think
goes
that's an
down to the
uneven.
back, driving Royce
I
Keys
think
to
that's
his
an
knees.
uneven and a fair fight. Unfair fight. Dang it. Ooh, words. They're like fighting me right now.
Royce Keys will be involved in a King of the Ring first round matchup next week.
Edibles on its way to kicking in. That's good.
LA Knight in
I think that's the boost
right here
in.
on Friday Night SmackDown to be the final first
That
round
helps.
matchup for the men. If he survives
Get me out of
tonight,
that gloomy
especially after that
place.
right hand by Tala Tonga.
Who wants to hang out in a gloomy place? Besides Eeyore. Eeyore didn't know about weed. Some friends. I guess they didn't know about weed either because it's a kids show.
Now Royce Keys able to duck underneath, and there's that clothesline.
But accepting people is good. That's important.
Sending Tala Tonga over the top.
As long as their behavior is not unacceptable. All right. I think I don't care for this fight, so I'm going to go out and.
And wait, what's interesting here is some frustration being shown by Tala Tonga now as Royce Keys.
I'm not trying to get super high. I'm just trying to get elevated
on the attack.
to just be able to not hate my life. You know? I don't hate my life. I just sometimes get weird. Maybe it's like the routine.
Solo
Like,
Sikoa has a diamond in the rough at Tala Tonga.
well, I do know, but if there's things you can't control, what are you going to do?
Brawls on behalf of MFT really is the key piece of the puzzle.
Being delusional only gets you so far.
The official Ryan Tran in this matchup trying to get both men back into the ring.
For me, that's pretty far.
Both of these men tonight as Keys
BRB. Is there a BRB sign? I'm just going to let you guys look at to me.
His momentum slowed down when it comes to Tala Tonga. I wouldn't want to go back to the locker room or the office of Solo Sikoa.
I'm going to take my phone just in case.
Get the job
But it shouldn't be
done.
that long.
Tala Tonga increasingly important here on SmackDown for this rebuild of Solo Sikoa.
This will be great strategy by Tonga. Trying to take out the back of Royce Keys because that green wave, it takes away the power game of Keys.
I don't know if Keys had a 100% spine right now, he'd be able to power up Tala Tonga, but he keeps on trying, refusing to be denied, but slowly hope is starting to fade away for the monster.
Rowdy crowd here tonight in Bologna, Italy, as we wrap up a week-long tour here. As Royce Keys is sent into the corner, and now Tala Tonga with a sidewalk slam with authority.
And it started to look pretty damn easy for Tala Tonga, and I never thought I would say that for an opponent of Royce Keys, and clearly Solo Sikoa is loving what he's seeing.
Again, I would love to know what is going through the mind of Solo Sikoa after what happened with Jacob Fatu and Roman Reigns this past weekend. It clashed in Italy, and of course the acknowledgement ceremony Monday night on Raw with Jacob Fatu fell into line with the Usos.
Solo has to view that as a major L. The man he tried to recruit into the fold has now gone to a different group, albeit rather reluctantly, I suspect, but nevertheless, now part of that bloodline crew.
Oh, and again, Tonga just dominating right now. Royce Keys, are you surprised with how this has unfolded?
It's difficult to imagine Royce Keys ever being put in this position this early in a match, but if anyone's going to do it, it would have been Tala Tonga, so therefore my surprise is 0.
Tala Tonga putting on a show here tonight. He's been dominating the powerhouse Royce Keys, who just didn't have enough. Tonga now into the cover and a kick out. Again, Tonga's been focusing on the lower back of Royce Keys, which is taking the power away from Keys' game.
Yeah, that is the number one asset that Royce Keys has. Take away the power. What else does Royce Keys have in the tank? And the answer right now looks like very little, and he might be about to get put.
Oh! But Tonga perhaps got a bit overzealous, went for the big kick in the corner and got caught up, and now Royce Keys with an opportunity. It isn't often that Royce Keys is dwarfed in the ring.
You have to block out that lumbar pain right now is Royce Keys. You've got yourself an opportunity to get back into the fight. Do not let it go begging.
And these clubbing blows by Keys to the front and the back of Tonga.
Tonga's rocked.
And Keys trying to knock the big man, the 6'10" Tonga off his feet. Keys again, another collision. Keys trying to figure out what he needs to do. Tonga though, stopping Keys at least momentarily. And now Royce Keys, once again, trying to lift Tonga and not able to do it. I think he's got to think of a different strategy.
That's attempt number 4, and all 4 have failed now. For Royce Keys, simply that back is not up to lifting the massive frame of Tonga, it would seem.
And again, another opportunity, another opening perhaps for Royce Keys. Continues to splash Tonga in the corner. And Keys now using some quickness there, and that tackle will knock Tonga off his feet. And now Royce Keys is starting to feel it.
Simply pounced out of his boots there was Tonga, and now with the wind in his sails, it might be attempt number 5.
Now Keys has got him up on his shoulders. Wow, what a power slam. And Keys has entered the zone. Solo Sikoa now up on the apron.
Just like he did in tag action last
Tonga as
week.
well.
Behind the referee's back now.
And that'll draw Keys out of the ring. Who's upset with Tonga getting involved.
This is where it looked like, catching a flying Tonga. It was just when Royce Keys had complete control of the match, and looking back in the ring, I think,
And it allowed Tonga now to regain himself after the Keys attack. Those distractions are going to cost Royce Keys that T-bomb by Tonga, the cover, and the victory. Here's your winner, Tonga. Well, give the assist there to Solo Sikoa and Tonga.
Where is
numbers
it?
came crucial once again, and Royce Keys' insistence on standing alone on SmackDown has now been really tested at this point. As these 3 vultures are lurking around their victim in celebration once again of a massive.
She's purring.
Sikoa just ordered Tonga to assault Royce Keys, who's defenseless at this point.
Yeah, I had to step out for a minute. I'm here.
Solo Sikoa said it didn't have to be that way, but now it looks like perhaps unwisely once again, R-Truth, who's not medically cleared, who was injured by the NXT group several weeks ago.
Yeah, but coming out here to get himself some. R-Truth coming up to the aid of Royce Keys, who's he's allied with lately.
Like 3 weeks in a row, he's come out to play the savior, come out to be the hero and save Priest, save Royce Keys, and he's getting stopped as a reward.
And meanwhile, Damian Priest, R-Truth's tag team partner, the tag champs.
Are you crazy? Every week is the same thing. Stop. No, go. Priest saving R-Truth from himself. Quite smartly, I would say.
R-Truth. What? And Damian Priest, I missed it.
Saving R-Truth, he has left Royce Keys alone and helpless and defenseless.
Priest has no loyalty to Royce Keys. He's made that point clear.
Why is she out here? I guess I don't know who these guys are. I don't know who they're connected to. I guess now I'm seeing.
The recruitment campaign continues for Solo Sikoa as it comes to.
Was he fighting for Solo Sikoa?
Significantly for Royce Keys here. Here's what you're going to get if you don't join us in the NFT group.
Alexa, today Solo Sikoa was talking to somebody in the ring after they fought and they were laying on their back? Who was that, and why was he doing that to him?
No, she's proxy.
It's so good.
And think about it, we both keep winning.
But that wasn't Jacob Fatu in the ring. That was someone else.
Plus, I have my match tonight, and then Judgment Day will have all of the gold.
Defeated in that steel cage match at SummerSlam 2025.
Alex, I'm talking about what happened today. Why was Solo Sikoa pointing at or talking to the dude laying flat, naked? Not naked, no shirt on. I'm sorry.
Solo Sikoa was trying to recruit Royce Keys to join MFT today. He reminded Keys that he brought him to WWE and warned him about the benefits of joining MFT versus staying with Roman Reigns' faction.
Oh. Still don't know what's going on. That's fine. Thank you. That was very good. That was very helpful. It's more helpful than silence. Sometimes I care, sometimes I don't. I like Solo.
SummerSlam is coming to U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota, August 1st and
I like
2nd.
him in the bad
Two-day
guy
combo
category.
tickets on sale now. Individual tickets go on sale
Oh, the
this
bad dudes.
Monday,
Or trying to
June
be
7th
anyway.
via Ticketmaster.
I feel like he's just
Chase
trying.
Freedom card
Like
members
he's
can
like
use the
in over his head a
telephone
little
number on the
bit.
back of their Chase
But I
Freedom
don't know if he
card
knows that.
to unlock first access to
And I don't know if
SummerSlam
that's what they're
tickets.
trying to
Offer is
portray.
valid for
That's,
Chase Freedom card members.
that is. That's very
Chase is
skillful
not
how they're doing it.
for fulfillment of the offer. Cards issued by J.P. Morgan Chase
That's some
Bank
good
and
acting.
member FDIC, subject to credit approval. Terms apply.
I've proved myself time and time again in this business.
I also like him.
Universal Champion. Grand Slam
Any night, any situation.
I just don't remember your name. Finn Balor. Yeah, I got it.
Anytime
This is good.
an opportunity falls my way, I prove I can stand.
I think I like him, not just because other people like him, but because of what he's supposed to. I tried not to like him, actually.
But I want more. I want it all.
The newest member of Friday Night SmackDown, Finn Balor, will make his in-ring debut next week as part of the Fatal 4-Way in the first round of the King of the Ring tournament. Jey Uso, LA Knight, Royce Keys, and Finn Balor.
It's more
next
fun
week
watching
on
it from the
SmackDown.
chair. It's more. I have less distractions between here and the screen.
It's
Like
the same
kidding.
thing, man.
But shit, why do you want to help?
Why would I want to help? I don't know him. If I'm going to help somebody, it's my tag team partner, the guy that's tag team champions with me. You're all that matters right now. So Royce, I don't know his deal with Solo or anything. I don't trust that guy. We're here in Italia, right? Right. I'm here focused on King of
The
the Ring,
Archer of
and I'm
Infamy?
focused on SummerSlam.
He's an archer?
It's good, but shouldn't we at least check on him?
For what? If he's hurt, what are you going to do? You're not a doctor.
I know a little something about what the brother was.
You don't have a brother, Truth.
How dare you? Doctor of Thugonomics? You can't see me.
All right.
Awkward.
Look. I know you got a lot going on right now. But we are the new AAA World Tag Team Champions.
Are they
And when
new?
we're ready to put your titles against
Looks
these ones,
familiar.
we're waiting. So what we're saying is, we're ready for everybody, but nobody's ready for war.
I never met neither one of you a day in my life.
Wait, so they are new? Or is he acting like
Eric and I are adding more tag team goals to their collection.
I don't know what's
Ladies and
going
gentlemen,
on
next week,
still.
Friday Night SmackDown, Providence, Rhode Island. Fatal four-way first-round matchup in the Queen of the Ring tournament. It is going to be a battle between the brand-new Intercontinental Champion, Soruka, Lyra Valkyria, both from Raw, and of course the Queen Charlotte Flair.
Not just the four-way.
Friday Night SmackDown takes place next week.
Four-way. What if there was like a mashup video game of Mortal Kombat and wrestling? Wrestlers can fight in the characters' roles, and the superheroes get to wrestle. Or not superheroes, the whatever. I don't know. Fighters.
Please welcome
Fighters get to wrestle, and the wrestlers get to fight. That would be fun. That would be fun. We already have something like that, and I'm like way behind. It's possible.
You see a limp in the right leg of Rhea Ripley. It is also wrapped. That is because she suffered she was banged up during her victory over Jade Cargill this past Sunday.
I'll let you have a warning because it has to do with the body.
Losing a fair with maximal chaos outside of the ring, but ultimately
I'm gonna time you out.
prevailed, and still she's not going to be worrying about that limp in a few weeks. I'm sure may take a little
I'm
time
not about to pin your comment.
bruises,
Why would I
most
pin your
importantly
comment?
of all, the gold is still sparkling on the shoulder.
Look what this guy
of
said,
Rhea
everybody.
Ripley.
What do you think about what this guy said? Okay. We're gonna pause. All right. Anyone who's here and wants to chime in, where's the pinned comment? Oh, there it is. Let's take a vote. How many of you think that was cool to say? Like, and if you do, you can defend yourself. Type 2. If you are okay, did I say are okay with it? Whatever. 1 is okay with it. 2 is not okay with it. And if you do say something like that comment again, in between now and then, if you're still here, I'm giving you an opportunity to think about what you said and why maybe that wasn't something you should say to someone that you don't know, and you're on an open platform that's not a place where you should just tell people what to do with their bodies. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to think about it. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to go back to wrestling. And if you're still here and you do say something like you said before, I will ban you. So take this time to think about what you said and maybe why you would want to say it again. Or if you don't want to be here anymore, you are welcome to also leave. But if you want to stay and you want to try and work past this and have fun, we can see if that's possible.
Sunday, her grandfather and grandmother both brought up here in Italy. They moved to Australia, and of course, that was where Rhea was born. Rhea Ripley coming back to Italy, really enjoying herself here this week.
Already with Rhea. What? I'm not ready for this. It's too much steam on my. I'm about to have to go outside and get my laundry and ground myself.
Hello, Bologna! This past Sunday at Clash in Italy, I'm finally
put the Jade Cargill chapter behind me. Obviously, I didn't come out completely unscathed. As you can see, my knee is a little bit banged up.
Aw. They're still in Italy? Or wait.
I love you guys.
Alexa, where was WWE SmackDown at? Alexa off. I'm sorry, I don't know how to communicate. Alexa, where was WWE SmackDown held?
See, Jade, she came into that match. She came in with a little bit of a game plan.
Corona?
She came in with the plan to try and take me out.
That is a lively crowd.
She came in with the plan to try and use the numbers against me.
Hello,
But
Rambo.
Jade, you failed to take me out. Because I am still your WWE Women's Champion. And as for the numbers game that you tried to play,
She's a champion just because she holds the belt. That wasn't a belt fight.
Unexpected friend, come out and help me with that little situation.
If I was okay, I would be more like Liv Morgan about it and be like, I still hold it. You can beat me, but I still have it. That would drive me nuts if you like beat somebody and it doesn't really count, but you have to keep fighting for your like dignity and your goals of having that crown belt. Okay. There's a lot of layers to wrestling that I don't think I've even observed of them all. Layers of. All right, I'm high, and I'm gonna allow myself to say stuff. Do other people think about this stuff, like audience perspective, the storytelling of it?
Well, of course, in the classic Italy match on Sunday,
The
Jade
layers of
Cargill is
storytelling,
accompanied
because
by
like,
B-Fab and Michin.
okay, hang on, I'm gonna say it.
Or Charlotte.
I learned recently that Shakespeare gave his plays. I think I already said this before. One of the times I was high watching wrestling, so I'd be re-saying it. But anyway, Shakespeare had his plays written to entertain like really dumb people and poor people and rich people and everyone in between. I feel like in different intelligence levels, I feel like Shakespeare does that. I'm not Shakespeare. I feel like WWE does that. A lot of things do, but I'm saying Shakespeare does not do it. Wait. It entertains different intelligences and ages, and it's got storytelling. It's just definitely unique in that it's, physical. A lot of physical storytelling. And it's not the same as Shakespeare, but I mean, in Shakespeare, there's like soliloquies, like scripts that rhyme, or like the second, anyway. In Shakespeare, there's certain things like that. And then also in wrestling, there is speeches they do. Some of them are just like interacting chatter, but then some are like, poetic or theatrical or influential, moving, and it's not all rah, rah, rah. So anyway, cool. As I learn more about the world around me, it where it overlaps, it excites me. So like learning about acting stuff and then learning about wrestling. Anyway, Venn diagram. I'm feeling deja vu. I don't want to watch my videos, but I'm gonna have to see if I say the same shit every time, or if it's new, because that felt very deja vu.
Player equal things up.
All right.
champ, mommy. Listen, I know that you didn't ask for my help. And here's the thing. I am the queen. I understand. I understand not asking for help. I get that. But I had your back because I respect you. And if I'm being honest, the last few weeks I've actually had a lot of fun teaming alongside you, getting a tattoo after Clash of Italy, and just wrestling beside you after our history. But here's the thing. The Queen of the Ring is in the next few weeks. And I am a competitor at heart. I am the queen. I am Charlotte Flair. I am the 14-time women's champion. So if I'm being honest, as much fun as I've had alongside of you, champ,
Hold up, have I already seen this? Or does everybody always do that? Like the thing where they stomp their foot, like clean their foot before they step in the ring or something? Flex. I felt like, I'm like, oh shit, I'm watching the wrong
at SummerSlam, it's going to
video.
be me standing in front of you.
What day is this on?
Because you still have what I want.
Am I watching the right thing?
It's Tippy time!
June 5th.
About to say, good to see Charlotte with an edge back.
All right.
Here comes someone else with an edge. The United States champion.
Charlotte Flair, Tippy Stratton. Okay. I'm going to start trying learning more people now that I'm right here again.
Hi, Rhea. Hi, Bologna. And hi, Charlotte. I know it's been a while, but you know, if someone were to tell me that we'd be out here and not beating the crap out of each other, I would have called them crazy. Hello, Tiffany. Are you here to apologize to me? Me apologize to you? Now that'd be crazy. But I'm not here for you. I'm here for you.
And they talk slow, so that's probably so the kids can enjoy it.
Damn good with it, but I think I want that one.
It's a family theater.
Well, if we're talking about people who want that gold of Rhea Ripley's, look no further than Jade Cargill, who lost that opportunity at Clash in Italy this past Sunday.
Wrestling is badass.
Of course, accompanied by Beechin and B-Fab.
B-Fab,
Wrap it up.
Ooh, those are some.
You three look so stupid together. Yes, give it to me.
Powerful, energetic women. Okay.
Now, Charlotte, you didn't save Rhea, but you damn sure put yourself next in line. And seeing how we're both in the Queen of the Ring, I'll make sure that little side quest you pulled is rewarded. I mean, look at your stupid friend Alexa.
Oh wow, now that I can hear you. Her voice sounds so different than the way she looks.
Tiffany. Shut up! Just shut up. Anyway, and Tiffany, I mean, we've been doing this so many times.
I pictured her to be more like,
you learn your lesson.
I know what she sounds like,
but grown folks' business.
Anyway.
Yeah, mama.
I just assume her to sound more wise.
Enjoy my title.
Maybe it's the white hair.
Ignore this hair. And Rhea, enjoy my title while you can.
And not so
because
much
I'm
like,
coming
oh
after
shit.
what's mine. Actually, I'm coming now for what's mine.
Oh, here we go now.
I want to see a wise character. I don't know if they can do that. But that'd be cool.
Jade, hold your horses. Now, Rhea, we both know that you are in no condition to compete.
Oh, I'm trying to merge
tonight.
Mortal Kombat. My bad. Okay. Here I go
So
again.
let's all just calm down here for a second.
I just need to draw it.
Hold on. I've got an idea, and it is what it is. Tiffany, I know you don't like me, and trust me, I do not like you, but I don't like her more. And because my best friend is not here, I've got an idea. How about you and one of your sidekicks, backup dancers, face Tiffany and I here tonight in Bologna, Italy?
Yeah, I lost track of what you're saying. You're so jaded. And I was like,
Right now, let's go.
Stop. I'm okay. I got it. We're good.
You know, I never let a good idea pass me by,
I can
Charlotte.
listen.
So, Bologna, Andiamo. Jade, Cargill, and Michin will take on Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton, and that will take place right now.
What? Great call by the general manager. Great idea, Charlotte. And the official in this impromptu tag team matchup, Chip Danny, calls for the bell. Charlotte Flair, Tiffany Stratton to take on Michin and Jade Cargill tonight. Man, so many stories to talk about in this one.
How is this happening? Charlotte and Tiffany are teaming together out of nowhere. I mean, go back 12 months on the road to WrestleMania. They had more
So
than
where
a
are we on my
few
pin tweet? I mean,
How about the
pin.
fact Tiffany Stratton beat
I
Charlotte
can't
Flair at WrestleMania?
Yeah, what a great
Did you think
matchup
about
that was, but they
what you
better
said? Are
get
you
in
gonna
line
say
to get
something
a
like
pretty
that
damn
to me
quick
again?
on this one, or else they will end up like Alexa Bliss did last week, which is why Charlotte Flair technically doesn't have a regular tag partner with her, hence the stand-in from Tiffany Stratton.
Michin sends Charlotte Flair across the ring, showing off her talents. Really got a spotlight at Saturday night's main event a few weeks ago. Michin is talented as they come, but she's in the ring for the 14th-time world champion Charlotte Flair.
This is not how you want to start things off if you are Michin, but it is tough when Charlotte is in this kind of mood. Highly motivated by the fact
Twice? Wow, that's
Michin,
pretty cool.
Jade Cargill, and B-Fab took out Alexa Bliss last week.
I'm getting too into it, thinking about the body pains.
Next
I don't.
week
I'm gonna back
Friday
out.
night SmackDown is the final first round Queen of the Ring tournament fatal four-way match. Charlotte Flair
I can't
will be
not.
in that match with Jade Cargill, along with the Intercontinental Champion Sol Ruca and Lyra Valkyria. Meanwhile, the United States Champion Tiffany Stratton, in off the tag, runs into a right hand by Michin.
Charlotte now ruffled over there, but saved a little by Tiffany Stratton, who's now looking to swing the tide back in their favor.
And Tiffany Stratton now, right to the back of the neck. Michin in a basement drop kick by Stratton. Cover now. Hook up the leg and a kick out. Of course, Jade Cargill looking to go back to back in the Queen of the Ring tournament. She won last year. Would like to repeat.
God, that was perfect timing there from Tiffany Stratton, right to the kisser of Michin. But look at the power of Jade Cargill.
Yeah, Cargill with a fallaway slam to Tiffany Stratton. And talk about having someone's number. Jade Cargill has had Tiffany Stratton's number, including at Saturday night's main event last November when she won the WWE Women's Championship. Oh, what a spine buster. Cover now by Cargill. And the win by Cargill stopped a massive winning streak by Tiffany Stratton that almost lasted the full year.
It was a huge part of the ascent of Jade Cargill to the very top of this industry, and she's really not looked back ever since. And she still sees herself as the top woman, despite the fact that the gold now, of course, held by Rhea Ripley.
Tiffany Stratton was on a major roll, ran into a rough patch at the Crown Jewel in Australia last year. And then, of course, Jade Cargill capitalizing on that with a win at Saturday night's main event.
Yeah, here's what happens when you get to the very top. You get a little like Tiffany Stratton did. Someone like Jade Cargill's going to exploit that weakness.
Charlotte top rope cross body.
Tell you what, right now, there's some real chemistry brewing here between Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton. And I did not think I'd be saying that a few moments ago.
That's about taking out your enemy, right?
Charlotte Flair pretty much hates every woman in the locker room, except, of course, for Alexa Bliss.
Well, and let's not forget what happened to Charlotte Flair after Clash in Italy went off the air last week. She was attacked during the post show by Jade Cargill. So there's bad blood brewing between those two. Love to see that matchup down the road. Charlotte and Cargill going at it.
Taste of that tonight, and another taste of it next week in that Queen of the Ring first round matchup, of course, also involving Sol Ruka and Lara Valkyrie.
Charlotte Flair taking out everybody. But don't turn your back on Michin. Everybody down. Now Michin into a cover now on Charlotte. This would mean for Michin's career if she could knock off the 14-time world champion.
So I like the fact that you brought that up about Michin, because Michin, over the past couple of months, really has been pulling out all the stops to make sure this huge opportunity of teaming alongside Cargill, and of course the additional spotlight it brings to Michin, pays off for her own career. She's not just here to play backup to Jade Cargill. She certainly wants opportunities for herself, but doing both at the same time.
And the veteran Michin drawing the official now into the cover. Hook of the leg, and by taking the official with her, it allows Jade Cargill to get involved.
Yeah, I think a lot of eyes have been open to the abilities of Michin over the past several weeks. It hasn't been a surprise to a lot of us behind the scenes in this industry, but she's finally now getting that opportunity to show what she can do against the top women, and damn, it's been impressive.
And now Jade Cargill going to work on Charlotte Flair. I'll tell you, we have watched the maturation process of Jade Cargill before our eyes over the past number of months. I believe she had the best match that she's ever had in WWE, despite the loss to Rhea on Sunday.
Easy to find.
It's all about Jade, the fact that she came into
I wanted to see if I
WWE
could
really
covered now by Cargill. Charlotte kicks out.
initially as a tag specialist alongside Bianca Belair.
Remove my bands previously and then give people a chance to
And again,
say
another
something.
cover and a kick out. She's become
But I don't know if I want to do that.
She's always
I think just moving
confident,
forward, I'll
borderline
give people a
cocky,
chance.
some would say, but Jade Cargill is putting it all together now, which
That's how
means she
things
is going to
sometimes
be
work.
more
You can make a
dangerous
case
than she ever has
if they
been
did an
before.
offense that I
Incredible athlete, a boatload of charisma.
have forgiven
Flair now,
people.
and that's where to hurt Cargill sometimes. She starts to glow, and it almost cost her.
Yeah, it gets a little too cocky and
Cover again, and
High
Charlotte
thoughts.
kicks out.
I'm gonna
you
put
can
it down.
hardly blame Jade Cargill when she has the athletic gifts that she has, when she looks the way she looks. I think a sense of arrogance is almost inevitable because you quite simply seem better than everybody else in that locker room, at least on the face of things.
Charlotte Flair needs to make a tag to her partner, the United States champion Tiffany Stratton. Charlotte has been worn down by Jade Cargill, and the woman in the ring right now, the former Impact Knockouts champion, Michin, who's been dominating throughout this.
Yeah, perhaps the most hardcore woman in the entire locker room in WWE is Michin.
Oh!
A job! But you better be double tough now because the race is on. If Charlotte gets this tag to a fresh Tiffany, the game changes.
Michin trying to make sure Charlotte doesn't get to the corner. Charlotte trying to fight back with a well-placed forearm.
This is the ultimate tug of war now. You don't want to be on the losing end, and unfortunately for Charlotte, it was her. But a swing on Cargill, and the opportunity may still be
And
alive.
again,
No.
Michin with the official, Jade with a cheap shot. And Michin with Charlotte up, looking to pay homage to her former mentor, her running buddy, none other than AJ Styles with a Styles clash. Shoulders down, and Tiffany Stratton breaks things up.
And Tiffany had to be there for that because that was over. Even someone as tough as Charlotte Flair, I don't think was kicking out after that move, which was executed perfectly by Michin.
Michin, the Taekwondo, Muay Thai background, submission specialist. She's a striker as well.
Oh, here we go, Cole. Look at this. Oh, this
Gonna
cannot
look for
be
a
happening.
figure four here on Charlotte, but Charlotte able to roll her up.
Yeah, Charlotte will take a lot of abuse, but you're not putting me in my own move or my father's move. That is for sure.
And Michin now, nobody home. Post. Shoulder to the post for Meechin. Charlotte's got an opportunity.
And now Meechin is just hung up to dry.
It's Tiffy time in Bologna. And the Women's United States champion going to work on Meechin. What a back elbow.
And completely rocked now is Meechin, who moments ago was in control of the match, and how quickly it swung around.
Meechin up and down with the Alabama slam. Tiffany fired up BFAB, trying to shout encouragement to Meechin.
Dragging the body off Meechin into the drop zone. Not where you want to be.
Tiffany up top. Swanton by Stratton. Cover. And a kick out at two by Meechin.
They have just crushed the ribs of Meechin, who's checking her mouth right now in case she's coughing up blood, I suspect. But what a bullseye drop there from Tiffany Stratton. Not quite enough to put away Meechin, but looking really groggy on her feet now.
Meechin, no, nice Pele kick again. Shades of AJ Styles as she drags herself to the corner, looking to make a tag to Cargill. And she does. And here comes the storm. Jade Cargill, who I mentioned, has had Tiffany Stratton's number. Oh, what a stunner by Stratton. Here's the cover. Is it enough? Hook to the leg. Will it be? No, Meechin breaks it up.
Meechin pinpoint timing once again. Amazing levels of recovery, but both women have the same idea. May have just had a double KO between Charlotte and Meechin.
Now Tiffany and Jade exchanging blows as they make it back to their feet in the center of the ring. Now Tiffany looking for the upper hand. Jade Cargill, though. Wow, what a sit-out powerbomb. Here's the cover. Is it enough to put her away?
The overwhelming level of strength and coordination from Jade Cargill against stopping Tiffany in her tracks. Very few women are capable of pulling off something like this. There's nobody quite like Jade Cargill.
Charlotte wants a tag. Trying to fire up Stratton. Tiffany fingertips away. And Meechin dragging Charlotte off the apron. And now Meechin driven into the post.
Head first into that post. Oh, wait a second. Behind the referee's back. BFAB involved.
And Tiffany Stratton saw that happen. He could do nothing about it. And Jade Cargill pump kick. And she's got Stratton where she wants her. Cargill. Tiffany Stratton, though, counters Jaded into a cover and a kick out. Great counter by Tiffany.
Oh, we almost got a muck in there, but maybe Tiffany can steal this.
And Stratton puts her in position. Jade Cargill though quickly back to her feet, shoving Stratton off the top rope as she went for the prettiest moonsault ever. And now Cargill with Stratton up and down. Jaded, no counter this time. Cargill continues to dominate Tiffany Stratton. Here are your winners, Meechin and Jade Cargill.
Oh, man, well, the boos can ring out all they want. I was so impressed by the speed and presence of mind of Jade Cargill there, just when the chips were down, connecting here. And Tiffany Stratton, we've seen it a million times, prettiest moonsault ever denied by that pace of Cargill. Just the right move at the right time, pulls off Jaded. Wow, Jade Cargill back to her very best. Coming off that loss, a clash in Italy.
Yeah, I'll tell you, big win for Cargill tonight after Sunday, but how impressive were Meechin and Jade Cargill tonight against two of the best, the 14-time world champion Charlotte Flair, the current United States champion. Jade pinned the United States champion tonight.
This close. It was mine for the ticket. I should be the queen. What the hell?
Excuse me, ladies, quick word.
This is clearly not a good time, Kathy. Leave the room.
It's serious. JC, I know that you were looking forward to advancing in the Queen of the Ring tournament. I was just...
You're funny? Do you think you're funny? Hee hee ha ha. Anyone with eyes could see that I'm clearly better than all of those women. I'm on a different freaking level. Hello?
Can we help you, baby doll? Is there something you need? Actually, Paige, we can't. I mean, JC just suffered her first big loss on SmackDown. But don't worry, JC.
Oh, we'll get some security here. Fatal Influence doing what they do to the tag champs.
The 3-on-2 assault of Paige and Bree. That's all the goals. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if their first couple of matches were any indication, this one should be a great one. Carmelo Hayes, Ricky Saints go one-on-one up next. WWE Universe, here's a special look at the winners of last year's Dream Trip to Universal Orlando Resort sweepstakes with Cody Rhodes.
Today we met a wonderful family, Alexandria, Derek, and Caleb. They won the sweepstakes to have the opportunity to come to Epic Universe here at the Universal Orlando Resort. I couldn't have asked for a better day.
Oh, it was amazing. Getting to meet Cody and getting to hang out with them was even better.
This is something that I really enjoy. I come to these parks all the time, and I was able to show them the park and show them Epic Universe, and it was really a very fun day, very special.
Yeah! Taylor, did you have fun?
Feel it, though. I feel like I just got jumped. You know where I'm from. You know what I'm about, Truth. But really, I'll probably get jumped a dozen more times while I'm here. I appreciate everything you've been doing for me. Hey, dog, I want to return the favor, man. I know Damien can be a tough nut to crack. Once you get to know DP, you're going to love DP. Wait a minute. I don't even know if that was PG. Anyway, what I'm saying is, dog, the three of us need to get together and take care of MFT. Let's do it. I love to believe that. She's all priest out there. He don't give a damn about me, and I don't give a damn about him. You and me, we all good. Priest, if it's the issue he wants, it's the issue he gonna get.
This is the revolution. Well, welcome to Friday Night Saints.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 210 pounds, Absolute Ricky Saints! Really excited to be here tonight to be able to call this matchup with Ricky Saints and Carmelo Hayes. I've known Ricky for a very, very long time. I know he has the rap that he's egotistical, he's a bit cocky, but I look at Ricky as being a bit confident. Now, I don't agree with a lot of things he does in the ring sometimes, but he's a very cerebral competitor, Wade, and he understands that he has to pull out all the stops in order to move up the pecking order here on Friday Night SmackDown.
I'm shocked, Michael Cole. I am flabbergasted at your analysis because it was, for once, pinpoint perfect. That's pretty much exactly what I would have said.
I've known Ricky for many years and had the opportunity to follow this young man's career. And again, some of the things he does are a bit questionable, but I'd like to leave the benefit of the doubt as he tries to perhaps work into contention for a championship here on Friday Night SmackDown.
I'll tell you right now, you want to get to the top here on SmackDown in quick time after debuting, you best do it by cutting a few corners. Now, Ricky Saints clearly has all the talent in the world, but he also has those mental smarts to cut corners at the right times. And the spotlight just loves this guy. And Ricky Saints loves that spotlight too. This guy truly is a charismatic firecracker. The Crescent City Java, as Joe Test calls it.
I'm the best kid. You want your shot, but I guess you wait till next year. I'm at the top, get respect while I get big. You got a problem, huh? Tell them to step in.
And his opponent from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 212 pounds, Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes won the first matchup in this rivalry. Last week they went one-on-one again.
Yes, they did. It was one hell of a back and forth match, but in the closing moments, it was Mello who started looking really good, throwing everything at a resilient Ricky Saints. But amidst the fight, both men were counted out, much to the dismay of Carmelo Hayes. Now, there was some major aftermath. Saints jumping Mello, but that was before Mello turned things around and drilled Saints with a first 48. Very little resolution last week between these two, and that is why we've arrived at another rematch tonight.
Carmelo Hayes was involved in a fatal four-way this past Monday, won by Oba Femi in the King of the Ring tournament, Femi advancing. For Carmelo Hayes, it's all about getting another. Oh, look at Ricky Saints! Before the bell even rings, goes after Carmelo Hayes. And again, you don't have to agree with it, but Ricky Saints trying to gain the upper hand before this match even starts.
So both men have been jockeying for a position to get a title opportunity against the United States champ Trick Williams, and that is where the issue really lies between these two. And there's only a piece of paper that you can fit between them in terms of abilities. But right now, right off the bat, is Carmelo Hayes, who's looking to take flight.
And Hayes up over the top and takes out Ricky Saints, landing right on the back of his head. The official in this matchup, Daryl Sharma, ringing the bell, and we are underway. Carmelo Hayes doesn't even have his ring jacket off yet, but Carmelo
way to finish it. This one,
looking to put Saints away. Carmelo frog splash. Cover now on Saints. And Saints kicks out.
Oh man, that was a thing of beauty from Carmelo Hayes, made even cooler by that leather jacket in the process. And oh, what an insult that would have been to Ricky Saints had he been beaten by a man who didn't even have the time to take said jacket off. But jacket is off now, and the firefight is off.
Carmelo Hayes has said all along that he understands where Ricky Saints is coming from. Carmelo was in the same boat a few years ago when he burst on the scene here on Friday Night SmackDown. Thought he should be in championship matches right away. Thought that he should have the spotlight on him. That should be a main event player. And then he understood you got to pay your dues. You got to work your way up the ladder. That's the same situation Saints finds himself in.
Well, Carmelo Hayes, after he was that first round draft pick on SmackDown a couple of years ago, really had to eat some humble pie.
Oh!
And he's looking to serve up some of that humble pie to Ricky Saints tonight.
And Carmelo Hayes sending Saints outside the ring. Him is in control on SmackDown. Again, talking to Carmelo earlier today, Wade, he talks about that chip that he has on his shoulder. The fact that he didn't have an opportunity at WrestleMania because of the shenanigans and the way that Trick Williams won the United States Championship. Sami Zayn and Trick Williams as well, of course, that whole situation.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a very chaotic couple of weeks for Carmelo Hayes. He'd been having that open championship opportunity for the U.S. title. He was serving up as classic after classic. And a lot of people feel pretty strongly that Mello deserves another crack at winning that gold back after the months of entertainment he gave us earlier this year.
Again, in the cases of both of these men, Wade, you need to win. You got to win, get on winning streaks, force yourself into the conversation. You're not going to get there if you lose matches.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Bickering is not going to get you anywhere. Yelling, posing in front of the spotlight.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, it all plays well on TV, but it's all about wins at the end of the day. And that win might be getting closer for Ricky Saints.
Yeah, one thing we've learned about Saints, he has got a gas tank.
No doubt about it. I'll tell you right now, athletically speaking, physically speaking, these two are a very, very close match. And I've been really impressed with both men. But it's the attitude now of Ricky Saints that is starting to chip away at Carmelo Hayes.
Well, Saints believes in himself. I think Carmelo's always believed in himself as well. But I think there was a point where he started to doubt himself a little bit. Finally came out of that rut when he won the United States Championship.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You get a little slow period in your career, your head can start to drop, and you've got to dig your way out of it. But I cannot imagine Ricky Saints' head ever dropping with that kind of ability.
Well, that action you just saw is one of the reasons people call this man cocky. And there's the knee. Well placed to Carmelo Hayes.
Look at that pose, Michael Cole. You'll be doing that in the mirror when you get home tonight. I've no doubt about it. But let's face it, Ricky Saints is young, successful, and rich.
I tried it last night and I pulled my bicep.
Were you naked when you did it?
No. Boxers. Ricky Saints, Carmelo Hayes, and a barn burner here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. Ricky Saints has taken over, and again, this young man really believes in himself. You might not like what he stands for, but he's been successful.
Yeah, he's been nice.
Cover, hook of the leg, and Hayes kicks out.
Massively successful here on SmackDown since arriving, of course, incredibly successful down in NXT, former NXT champ, former NXT North American champ. The guy can get business done when it is crunch time and the pressure's on, and the pressure really is on now against someone as good as Carmelo Hayes.
Ricky, as quick as they come, he's also, deceivingly powerful. Cover now, off the Bulldog by Saints, and a kick out by Hayes at 2.
Yeah, and this is when things start to come apart at the seams for Ricky Saints. He's had a sustained period of control here, yet Carmelo Hayes and his endurance, his durability, keeps kicking out and kicking back at Ricky Saints. And this is where Saints needs to keep the focus, and he does so beautifully.
Lights and a kick out by Hayes. And again, for Ricky Saints, and I've been talking about how cerebral this man is. Nice CDT by Carmelo Hayes. You can be cerebral all you want, but you got to be able to pull out a win at the end, right?
You can't be cerebral when you take a DDT like that right on the top of the cranium, and that has brought some very important downtime for Carmelo Hayes to get back into the fight and get that win that is so crucial that you just mentioned, Cole.
Carmelo trying to fight back into this thing. Ricky Saints trying to make it back to his feet as well. Two of the top young superstars in WWE today battling it out here on Friday Night SmackDown. Ooh, what a right. That one stunned Hayes.
Yeah, both men hurting, and whether you're driven by bitterness towards your opponent or the motivation to try and get an opportunity at US champ Trick Williams, regardless of what it is, tap into it right now. It's crunch.
Oh, you got to give Hayes credit fighting out of the corner. And now Ricky Saints taken down. Cover by Hayes now. Is it enough? Saints at 2.
Oh, this was just perfect from Carmelo Hayes. This dirty Diana move that has dropped so many in the center of the ring. Almost enough to put Ricky Saints away. But you have to be impressed with that durability of Ricky Saints. I said they're very closely matched, and they're both displaying all facets of what you need in that ring to be a success.
Went for first 48. Saints able to counter. Jackknife cover now. Is it enough? And Carmelo Hayes turns it into a pinning combination. Saints into another one of his own.
A chess game at this point in time. High stakes, high pain.
Saints went for the ropes. Carmelo Hayes able to pull him back into the ring. And now, there it is! That Revolution DDT by Ricky Saints. Cover now! And Saints kicks! I should say Carmelo kicks it too, off that Revolution DDT by Ricky Saints.
Oh, and it was drilled to perfection by Ricky Saints. This is one of his textbook match-winning moves, but it's not enough tonight against Carmelo Hayes, and the agony, frustration boiling over now for Ricky Saints, and this is when he gets really dangerous.
Well, it's crunch time for both of these men. This is your ninth inning. You got to dig down deep.
You've got to tap into whatever drives you, and right now it's...
Oh, first 48! Hayes covers! Saints stays in it!
Oh, so nimble, so reactive from Carmelo Hayes, who is simply brilliant at being resourceful and creative when it needs to. That moment of opportunity opened up, but somehow Ricky Saints equal to
And here goes Carmelo up to the top rope. He's got Saints in position. Carmelo was looking for nothing but net. Ricky Saints, great instinct to back into the ropes and force Melo to lose his balance.
Yeah, Saints had no way of getting out of dodge on that one and simply had to come up with something fast. And thankfully for him, he absolutely did and pulled himself back into this one.
Carmelo Hayes is Ricky Saints is caught gloating. Oh no! Ricky Saints with a great counter to Hayes.
A shot to the thorax of a flying Carmelo Hayes. There might be a count out here, Cole.
Just like last week, Ricky Saints wants a count out win over Carmelo Hayes. A count of 8 now. Hayes struggling back to his feet. Count of 9. Carmelo Hayes barely beats the count at 9.5.
Jeez, that was more than 9.5. 9.9. But regardless, the internal clock of Carmelo Hayes working perfectly this week.
Uh-oh. Now Saints is ticked off. Thought he should have had a count-out victory there. Arguing with the official. Carmelo Hayes from behind. Scoops up Ricky Saints. Almost had him in a kick out. At 2 by Saints.
Saints almost his worst enemy, his own worst enemy at that point in the matchup. Stay focused.
Hayes, Saints dumped underneath. Carmelo Hayes now. Ricky Saints rolling through. Oh, Saints has got the ties, and Saints has got the win.
Here is your winner, Absolute Ricky Saints.
More obstacles thrown at Carmelo Hayes tonight, but in the end, a very cerebral Ricky Saints did what he had to do to win.
Well, you said it earlier in the match. The important thing is getting wins. If you want your career to progress, you need wins by hook or by crook. Ricky Saints got it done. You might not like it, but it's successful.
And both men have a victory over each other now.
Excuse me, Trick. I know you have both Ricky Saints and Carmelo Hayes coming for you and your championship, but tonight focus has to shift to the King of the Ring tournament. How are you preparing for an opportunity that could potentially lead you all the way to SummerSlam?
First thing first, Trick Williams is concerned with one man, and his name is Trick Williams. But I must admit, I am entertained watching those Siamese twins go after what Trick Williams got. So I say, keep fighting, you peasants, because Trick Williams is the king. And speaking of the king, tonight I have a match for the King of the Ring tournament. Now we're talking, Kathy. Now we're going to put Trick Williams on the list with some greats. I'm talking about Booker T, Triple H, Stone Cold, Steve Austin. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to punch my ticket to Minneapolis, punch my ticket to SummerSlam, and win that world championship. And want to look good? Want to sound good? Trick Williams, the man with 2 chains, 2 lemon pepper steppers, and 2 titles on his shoulders. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. Hello, why didn't you tell me you were going out there? You know I would have been out there for you. And you were out there with Charlotte. That was kind of weird. Nonetheless, next time you need to tell me because I will be there right by your side.
I didn't think I needed you out there.
That is so sweet. You didn't want me out there because you didn't want me injured. See, this is why everyone's calling us the dream team, especially after last week, Nia and Lash. That was crazy. Anyway, I got to go out there, but I'll see you out there, right? Because I need your support. I really do.
I'm sorry, Chelsea, but I have to go to the trainers, but I'm sure you're going to do great today. Good luck.
Well, apparently Chelsea's going to go it alone.
Oh,
that's not good news.
Oh, no. That is the last thing you want against this opponent.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Nia Jax. From Atlanta, Georgia, one half of Irresistible Forces, Lash Legend!
Lash Legend, accompanied by Nia, set for one-on-one action. It's Lash and Chelsea Green up next on SmackDown.
Welcome, everyone, to the biggest event of the summer. We are getting carnage in SummerSlam. I am completely in shock right now.
You know, Saturday night's main event returns to Madison Square Garden in New York City on July 18th. Saturday night's main event tickets for the event are on sale now via Ticketmaster.
Dear Diary. Okay.
Oh, I gotta make some food.
Tiffany
Okay.
Stratton. Oh, you are quite the star. Your rise to the top is very impressive.
It's so unfortunate that I have bad handwriting.
Which I do love to do. When we finally meet, it will be the box office event that fans are dying to see. But the difference between you and I is if you scratch just a little bit beneath the surface, you'll see a princess like you isn't used to getting her hands dirty. No. TV time is about to run on Monroe minutes. So run whilst you can, because the glamour is coming to SmackDown. Yours truly, Blake Monroe.
Wade, she is going to be a handful.
I got plenty of time for some Monroe minutes, and I got plenty of time for Lash Legend, who is looking resplendent in the ring right now.
Nia Jax out here at ringside as well.
Bologna, pledge allegiance to Chelsea Green.
From Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, Chelsea Green.
Okay, Wade, enlighten me on this. Well, it seems like Chelsea thinks it's some sort of relationship with Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany doesn't seem to think so.
Okay, so Chelsea helped Tiffany Stratton beat Lash Legend on SmackDown a couple of weeks ago when the US title was on the line. Now, Chelsea's been trying to befriend Tiffany Stratton for weeks. Last week, Nia Jax and Chelsea Green had a singles match, and in the intervening period of that match, Tiffany Stratton repaid the favour, and shockingly, Chelsea Green beat Nia. Unfortunately for Chelsea right now, however, she apparently will not have the backup from Tiffany, and it looks like almost mission impossible in a one-on-one match against Lash Legend.
Chelsea Green, of course, a former two-time United States champion, AAA Mixed Tag Team champion, one-time tag team champion, WWE, but she goes in there against Lash Legend, who's in a mood tonight after not being successful in a fatal four-way on Monday in the Queen of the Ring tournament.
Confidence of Chelsea Green is eroding at a terminal rate here, and there may be no way back for Chelsea. Oh, nice move. Oh!
And what does Chelsea have to do to knock off Lash?
That is a question I simply cannot answer. Start running and just keep running and just accept it.
Yeah, but where are you going to go?
Oh, no. Trapped between a rock and a hard place, but Chelsea is still motoring. And
Chelsea, great move there. Now, a code breaker action.
Oh, she can't do it 2 weeks in a row. But they must know.
Bang! What a collision.
I was right. I should have just stopped. She can't do it 2 weeks in a row. It was a nice effort, though, but now you feel she's going to be torn apart by Lash Legend, and this is a major physical mismatch.
I'm afraid that Lash Legend is ticked off now after the actions of Green.
It's been a rough few weeks for both irresistible forces.
Cover. And a kick out.
Because they lost out on the tag championships at Saturday night's main event a few weeks ago, and things have really spiraled ever since.
Well, it hasn't caused him to be any less cocky.
I mean, you would be cocky and you're simply bigger and stronger than every other woman in the entire division. Now, completely ragdolling Chelsea Green is Lash Legend. Too easy.
Bear hug sending Chelsea outside the ring, and of course, Nia now with the official's Lion Trance back turn. Nia attacking Chelsea.
Well, she was embarrassed last week by that loss to Chelsea and got a modicum of payback right there, assisting Lash in the process.
And Chelsea now with a shoulder to the midsection. Up over the top, looking for a sunset flip. Can she get Lash Legend over? And Lash, though, able to hang on. Great balance by Legend.
Yeah, really impressive athleticism.
Oh, right, pump kick.
End it. Referee, just throw this one out. Straight to the jaw.
And Chelsea somehow still stays alive in the matchup.
Oh, man, that was a kick out on instinct because there's no way back after a boot like that to the face of Chelsea Green. And Chelsea's had a hell of a career of success, including winning the United States Championship. But you struggle to see anything good coming from this now.
Lash, nobody home, went for the splash, and Chelsea Green buys herself some time and perhaps an opportunity here. Chelsea with a kick now to Lash. Stunning Legend. Yeah, double knees.
I'm impressed. I thought it was already over for Chelsea Green, but now peppering Lash with multiple attacks.
And Lash still on her feet. Chelsea Green went for another clothesline. Lash still has not gone down. Misses wildly. Chelsea, though, takes out Nia on the other side. But perhaps turning her attention is going to cost her. Maybe not. Chelsea getting Lash caught on the top rope.
Chelsea might pull off the unthinkable at this point.
Lash up over the top.
Lash couldn't quite see out of the hair in her eyes, right over the top rope, and this is not where you want to be. Chelsea about to take flight.
Chelsea Green with a cross body, and down go the irresistible forces.
But dropping the irresistible forces outside the ring and then having to drag their body into the ring is a tough task. Chelsea pulling it off. Needs to pick up the pace, in my opinion, here.
Chelsea's got a chance. Going to go high risk again. Up to the top rope. Don't think Legend has any idea where she is. And a missile drop kick.
What a beauty it was, too.
Cover, and Lash kicks out.
Just the frame of Chelsea Green, incapable of pinning down such a powerful athlete as Lash Legend. Oh, here we go, Cole. Here we go.
Looking for the unprettier. If Chelsea hits this, what a major win this would be.
Lash looks too strong. A major struggle going on here.
Chelsea, Lash Legend puts her in position here for a Lash extension. And a cover by Legend and the win.
Here is your winner, Lash Legend!
Well, that was one heck of an effort from Chelsea Green, and that win did not look likely from the beginning, but she almost pulled it off. But Lash Legend simply is a phenom when it comes to power inside of that ring. Blessed win once again for Lash Legend.
Well, again, everybody at ringside, I'm Michael Cole. He's Wade Barrett. I'm filling in for Joe Tessitore tonight, who's got Super Boxing over the weekend. Well, Clash in Italy, you missed a great one on Sunday. And, of course, the main event was the Tribal Combat match for the World Heavyweight Championship between Roman Reigns and his cousin, Jacob Fatu. Roman would win that match, which meant Monday Night on Raw, Jacob had to acknowledge the Tribal Chief.
I've been waiting for this day for a long time because there is no day like Acknowledgement Day. Yeah, as a matter of fact, OTC, we're Jacob at right now. First thing on the job, he already late, Oos. Come on, Jacob. Let's not drag this thing out, Jacob. You know what time it is.
Yeah, you're moving too slow anyway, Jacob. You know what time it is. Papaveus.
Jacob, I'm over here. That tribal combat, I knew what I was getting myself into. I knew the consequences. I knew the repercussions. And I knew what would happen if I lost. I've been taking L's my whole life. It ain't nothing new to me. Taking L's my whole life brought me right here. My children seen their father be a man, take a loss, and keep his word. I lost to my tribal chief. But I didn't lose to your punk ass, Jay. But let's keep it 100. Rowan, I acknowledge you.
You don't understand this right now, Jacob, but I love you. You here now, baby, and this is a message to everybody in that locker room, Moose. This is a warning shot. Pow! Stay the tools, and we the ones.
I want to rewind that. My laughing got in the way. Now that I'm out of my high brain
combat
thought.
match for the World Heavyweight Championship between Roman Reigns and his cousin Jacob Fatu. Roman would win that match, which meant Monday Night on Raw, Jacob had to acknowledge the tribal chief.
I've been waiting for this day for a long time because there is no day like Acknowledgement Day. Yeah, as a matter of fact, OTC, where Jacob at right now? First day on the job, he already late, Oos. Come on, Jacob.
Still gone. Dang it. It's like trying to read a book. I just gotta watch it again. I gotta go over it because I've started thinking other thoughts.
Yeah, you.
Yep. Well, that was one heck. Blessed win once again. Lash Legend.
Who the heck is that? Lash
Welcome
Legend?
everybody
Oh,
at
okay.
ringside. I'm Michael Cole. He's Wade Barrett. I'm filling in for Joe Tessitore tonight, who's got Super Boxing over the weekend. Well, Clash in Italy, you missed a great one on Sunday. And, of course, the
We're Jacob.
Welcome everybody at ringside. I'm Michael Cole. He's Wade Barrett. I'm filling in for Joe Tessitore tonight, who's got Super Boxing over the weekend. Well, Clash in Italy, you missed a great one on Sunday. And, of course, the main event was the Tribal Combat match for the World Heavyweight Championship between Roman Reigns and his cousin Jacob Fatu. Roman would win that match, which meant Monday Night on Raw, Jacob had to acknowledge the tribal chief.
I've been waiting for this day for a long time because there is no day like Acknowledgement Day. Yeah, as a matter of fact, OTC, where Jacob at right now? First day on the job, he already late, Oos. Come on, Jacob. Let's not drag this thing out, Jacob. You know what time it is. Yeah, you're moving too slow anyway, Jacob. You know what time it is. Babaveus. Jacob, I'm over here. That tribal combat. I knew what I was getting myself into. I knew the consequences. I knew the repercussions. And I knew what would happen if I lost. I've been taking L's my whole life. It ain't nothing new to me. Taking L's my whole life brought me right here. My children seeing their father be a man, take a loss, and keep his word. I lost to my tribal chief. But I didn't lose to your punk ass, Jay. But let's keep it 100. Rowan, I acknowledge you. You don't understand this right now, Jacob, but I love you. You here now, baby, and this is a message to everybody in that locker room, Moose. This is a warning shot. Pow! Stay the tools, and we the ones. You really better watch what you say to me right now. Come on, calm down. Right? It's just me. I'm in peace. Why are you being so difficult? Huh? Did you see what happened on Monday? Roman made your boy Jacob kneel down like a dog. What the hell that got to do with me? It has everything to do with you, okay?
Because right now, you ain't got nobody to watch your back. Jacob is gone. Damian Priest wants nothing to do with you. So by the looks of it, I'm the only family you got left.
You think I bust my ass for all these years just to get here to fall in line and listen to you?
Yes, you're right. You did bust your ass. But did anyone come calling you? Did the Usos call you? Did your boy Jacob call you? Did Roman call you? By the looks of it, he was the one that was calling you out. But you know who did make that call? Huh? Me. You know who brought Jacob here? Me. You know who brought Tama and Tala here? Me. You know who made them champions? Me. That's because they followed.
One.
Hi, how are you, Tally? SoCal sweetie. Oh my gosh.
You really better watch what you say to me right now.
You two are a pair, so it's okay to do that.
Olympics.
I mean, you're always.
Why are you being so difficult?
Usually, you're both.
Huh?
If not one of you.
Did you see what happened on Monday?
Do you have any
Roman
update
made
on your
your boy
dad?
Jacob kneel down like a dog.
Lag. I hope he's okay and improving. I hope things are getting better. Are they? That way you don't. That's an improvement. That's good. I did read that. Hmm. Ooh, how are you feeling with that news? I'm glad you're feeling relieved. So since he's out of the ICU, that means, do you have an expected time when he can make it back home then? What? Okay. But that didn't answer the question. Did you report the nurses that were not helpful, to say the least? They should be held accountable. It sucks that you have to go through the work to do that. Okay. And try not to let it slip, because even if it's been like I don't know if that matters time sensitive. Maybe just make note of the dates that things happened and the names and save it for when you can focus on it. If you do indeed want to. That's up to you. Do you have a plan for it? Hmm. You're not interested in making a report? How about, can someone else make the report for you? Like, can you give me the phone number and the information? And I can be like, my sister-in-law, this happened, and I just think you guys need to know that this happened or something. And if you're suing, then yeah, talk to somebody professional. If I say anything weird or out of line, it's because I'm high. And I'm not good at it. I could be, but out here, it is known that the hospital is bad. I see. Does that imply that the employees know that their employees are bad and they just keep them anyway? Okay. Yeah, I don't always operate in the real world in my brain, so my interaction, I realize, is not all informed. Okay. Well, that's stupid. Who's their bosses? Oh, never mind. It's about the money. Duh, I keep forgetting this on different levels. This is a new way for my brain to find a groove of realizing that they don't care. It's like how can someone not care? They just don't. They care about money. It's not that they don't care. It's just they have their care put somewhere else, into money and whatever else. Money. Okay. Anyway, what am I supposed to do with that? That was a little thought wave. I need to write them down instead. Okay. I'll be RH until this is over, which is another 30 minutes about. There's a lot of behind the scenes politics happening in the hospital. Yeah. And businesses. But definitely hospitals. I always assumed they kept them on because it was really hard to find them. Because it's really hard to find qualified people. Qualified people that care. It's like, you gotta, not only do you need to make money, but you gotta help people. And they gotta, I don't know, coming from a perspective of saving money or saving lives, you need people who are qualified, regardless if they're really good. But that was a cleaning person, right? A cleaning lady? I guess they're nurses. I don't know. These are just weird thoughts out loud that I probably shouldn't say out loud. But I'm high brain trying to think about it. Had a patient who went down to get an endoscopy. Food servers came and delivered her lunch. She was sent to recovery, and when she got back to her room, dinner was served. The next day, her lunch trays were still in her room. The dinner food service attendant refused to remove her tray. I don't know what it. Okay. Okay. Were they upset that she had food served or that she had just decided not to eat it? Because did they know she had food? I'm giving the. Never mind. I guess I'm giving the benefit of the doubt. The food serves people didn't clean up her tray. Did she eat the food? Because I have two. Okay. Hear me out. Hear me out. Okay. I'm high and I think about things a lot. And I think really quickly to like fill in gaps. So you told me there's an option where the food tray is left there. And I'm assuming she didn't eat it because she got food. That she got her own food. Right? Oh. I see where I got tripped up. When you said food services came and delivered her food, I was thinking like Uber Eats. Uber Eats, fucking DoorDash was delivered to. I was like, okay, well, I don't know where to go with this story, but why would you get like that delivered to the hospital? Can you do that? That's really cool. I've never done that before. So I got distracted. Anyway, okay. They just didn't bring the food for no reason. Not because she ate outside the hospital and had a really good meal, and now we worked so hard to get you this food and you're not eating it. We're not taking it away. That's what I thought the scenario was. So that's totally different than the what you said. I'm having a hard time reading. I talked to my counselor about it, so I'm gonna have to start reading like paper. Okay. I'm gonna read out loud. I had a patient who went down again. There were ups. Oh, it is something of that. Okay. 2 trays were delivered. And then okay. I hope it went well. So she didn't okay. All right. I don't know how people sit here and put up with me when I have such a hard time understanding. It's not all the time, but sometimes it's I'm actually really embarrassed right now. All right. Anyway, I'm sorry I'm a bad reader. I'm sure if you were talking, I would follow the story much better and interrupt still, but not as often. Okay. That's like how, yeah. That's not as high on my list of concerns. But that is annoying. I would be I'd be more worried that they're not doing the correct job at like putting in someone's heart versus the trays, even though they should do that. Why do good people with good skills sometimes have to be assholes? I bet the lady wasn't even good at what she was doing. Can you be good at your job and still be like that kind of ornery? Because if you're good at your job, you wouldn't be doing that in the first place. So if she's bad at her job. All right. The attending had to call down food services. And the next day, the tray was still there. Finally, we had to take the tray and dump it ourselves, and it was technically supposed to scent biological waste because she had she had such an immersive, but her cultures came up negative later. So that was 2 days? Or just 1 day? Well, that's good the attending made a call. Oh, okay. Well, that's what happens when you don't do your job. Who is this we're talking about? I was about to make a joke about zombies, but I was like, maybe I shouldn't say that right now. And I did. All right. And that's how zombies are made. It's because that's the start. Someone needs to write the origin of the story of how zombies were created. Was they didn't clean up the food trays, and the food trays got put somewhere else, and it like spread something and spread and spread. And it could just be like this like dark focus on the people who are mean and if you don't do good, if you do choose bad actions, bad results happen. Yeah. Put it in a movie format so people can digest it and not process it. Anyway. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna write down that thought. I'm not gonna, if I ever do make some kind of entertainment something, whether it's a coloring page or a short story for funsies. Okay. And I'll be like, hey, tribute to Ghost Speed Racer for telling me that story that made me spin off on this chapter of my one hit stories, short stories. Speaking into existence. Someday on here, I will be able to shout out people. That would be cool. And share something cool I created. You can be like, yay, good job. Yay. Alright. Zombies. Start. I don't know what the disease is going to be, but whatever the zombie disease is. With rest of food, and homeless people eat it first. That's why they're so slow. I'm not trying to be homist, but never mind. Get through, thrown away with the rest of food. Homeless zombies. They're not from the dead. They're from the then they become dead. From the dirt, but in a different way, I guess. Homeless zombies. Wait, so then what are homeless? Question mark. In this reality. Question for later. Zombie desk. What? Desk? Zombie dose? I don't know what that word is. R? R? Nope. That's not it. That's not the word. Okay. From dumpster. And yeah. So, I don't know. Okay, I'm done. Did you have 20 milligrams? No, I only had 10. Oh, but I did smoke some weed also. So it was probably about 2, yeah. A little under 2, I would think. Because it wasn't a whole pre-roll. It was like a third of the pre-roll, if that. So it was definitely under 20, but more than 10. Is if so faux pas on my part writing full paragraphs for you to read. Is it a faux pas on my part writing full paragraphs for you to read? I don't think so here, because it's not a busy place and like we're having a conversation. I like conversations. I struggle with reading and I'm out loud and reading. I'm a slow reader. So, yeah. The only that I fear, if you're saying something and you're sharing, that's important. Versus like, I don't know, spamming a paragraph, I guess, of something. Unless it's like funny. I don't know. So yeah. You too what, Moist Willie? You also, let's see, either have a slow reader. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Yeah. So yeah. I don't think so. Not here. I think also maybe it depends on reading the room. The room was open. It was a green light for you to do that now. Here. But yeah. If I'm playing a game and you want me to read it quickly, that's not likely possible unless I'm able to pause the game. But if it's like Overwatch, maybe that wouldn't be a good time to write a paragraph. But it made it like, why not? Like, what if you had something you want to say that took a paragraph and you want to say it? I could scroll up or in between whatever, I can read it. So yeah. If people have something they want to say and need to say, I don't want to like put like limitations on that. Except for maybe how you talk to me, which would be like, read the room. But I guess both answers to the questions are read the room. Yeah. I mean, also when I'm high, so then like I'm fighting to focus and not have like my thinkings about, ooh, does it mean this? Does this mean this? Does it mean this? Like as the sentence is going through, and I can't just calmly just like get the words in. And there's like all this extra stuff. Ooh, it can mean this. So like, yeah. I don't always. I do that, but it's more slow normally. Right now, it's sped up. Did you have 20? I already read that. Okay. Trouble with reading. I can't read the room. Oh, that's hard for me too. I feel that's hard for me too. Like sometimes I feel like I'm okay, and other times I'm like, oh shit, I just totally said way too much. And that wasn't the right time. Now everybody in that whole chat hates me. I have never shown my face again. Oh, my face. I don't know. It's my way of living right now. But I mean, like, I wouldn't type in there again. I'm like, maybe I can hang out without talking, but then I get excited about stuff. Ooh. It's like, oh, I want to be a part of this conversation. Can I stand here? I don't even know you. Like, do you all know each other? Like there's a circle of people and they're all chatting with each other, and they're having a conversation. And you come in, and you're like, hey, da da da, hey, blah blah blah. Oh, I know this game. Like, okay, cool. Who are you? Like, it'd be nicer to be like, hi, everybody, I'm Dr. Mario Master. What's going on here? I saw this and thought it looked like a fun place to hang out. Or I've been watching for a while. Can I stand here? Oh, I'm being loud. He's not stomping, but he's talking. Anyway, the can I stand here is a stolen joke. It's not really well done. I'm getting nervous. Anyway, so I have wrestling to do, and I have to work tonight. I have this thing I have to do, and I don't know. I don't know where I am with that right now, so I'm just gonna have to see how it goes. I can't read the room. Oh yeah, that's what led on my tangent. I'm gonna escape this high. Although, is high a thing where the more you talk, does it like make you more sober, or is that not a thing? Darn. Okay.
What the hell that got to do with me? It has everything to do with you, okay? Because right now you ain't got nobody to watch your back. Jacob is gone.
Maybe I won't
Damien
work.
Priest wants nothing to do with you. So by the looks of it, I'm the only family you got left. You think I bust my ass for all these years just to get here to fall in line and listen to you? Yes, you're right. You did bust your ass. But did anyone come calling you? Did the Usos call you? Did your boy Jacob call you? Did Roman call you? By the looks of it, he was the one that was calling you out. But you know who didn't make that call? Huh? Me. You know who brought Jacob here? Me. You know who brought Tama and Tala here? Me. You know who made them champions? Me. That's because they follow and they listen to me. Listen.
I still get that little boy too big to be here, or too whatever.
This side,
too big, or
we need to get ready for war. Think about what I'm telling you. Stop being so different.
But
or I will make this different.
Because I want to break down what he said. Because, like he said, I did this.
What to think about for Royce Keys. Ladies and gentlemen, we switch gears now to our main event, which is coming up next. It is the fatal
it's too dumb to share.
The first round of the men's King of the Ring tournament. It takes place next on Friday Night SmackDown.
This summer,
it's too
Welsh. Guarantee your place at the FIFA World Cup when it comes to North America.
I don't have any food. That's not good. I'll have to wait till we're up to go get some food.
Of the beautiful game with a ticket inclusive hospitality package.
I have macaroni and cheese, but I have to go make it.
The countdown to kickoff is on.
Who's? What do I want to eat? A sandwich. But I have forgot that my bread got moldy quickly, even though I just bought it. So I don't like Trader Joe's bread, but I do feel like they have good other things.
Hello, bologna houses! It is I, Danhausen. Very nice, very evil, and I have not been allowed to bring my t-shirt cannon. However, I brought my human t-shirt cannon. So, having said that, as you saw earlier, the Miz broke into Danhausen's lair and wrecked his priceless family heirlooms. And I think I know who put him up to it. Wade Barrett! Now, if you'll join me, boo this man!
Boo!
It's not quite loud enough. I think we can boo a little bit harder, to be honest. Boo this man!
Boo!
Boo! And let's give it up for Michael Cole, the legend! And most importantly, remember, love that Danhausen, because if you don't, you are cursed!
Just like the Spurs. The entire company has been cursed ever since the arrival of this weirdo.
Wish they'd curse you.
I wish they'd leave the lights off long enough for this doofus to get out of here. That's how the trick is supposed to work, Michael Cole.
Yeah, he is going to curse you one day.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't have to go to work.
Okay, see you later.
I like Firehouse Subs more, and then Jimmy John's more, and Jersey Mike's more. No, they're all about the same. But Subway you can drive through. That's why I like it. What happened?
Mexican Lucha Libre promotion AAA will hold its largest annual event, Triple Mania, across 2 nights for the first time this September.
social
Triple Mania
interaction,
34 will
not
take
better.
place on Friday, September
So for what I
11th at the
wanna
Luxor in Las
have
Vegas,
social
followed by Arena CDMX in Mexico City on Sunday, September 13th. Tickets are on sale now via www.com/events. And right now, we want to take you back to last Saturday in the match the world is talking about.
I put on this mask to go on a quest to learn the art of Lucha Libre so I could defeat all the luchadors in the world that I hated. In that process on my journey, I learned everything there was
makes
to know
sense.
about Lucha Libre, about Mexico, about AAA, the Mexican people,
I thought it was that
and
annoying
the
guy.
Mexican culture. I stand here today in front of you, not as a mask, but as a man. Tonight, I cannot overcome the Mexican spirit. But understand this.
Why is
I will
Chad
always be
Gable just wants
the
to?
original
Okay.
El Grande Americano. From now on, you
That gives him, keeps him busy for a long time. Then. Why do you like him?
Yes, Chad Gable. I was born March 8th, 1986 in Minneapolis, Minnesota, in the United States of America. This is my beautiful family, my wife, and my 3 lovely children. Mark my words, I don't know when, and I don't know how. Chad Gable will be back in AAA. From now on, this is yours.
That will live on forever in Lucha Libre lore. The one and only El Grande Americano.
Puoi bajarme una victoria y de parte nuestra, de Franklin.
Okay, so he left now? I just now noticed that I recognize him in the masks.
We're a couple of cruiserweights ourselves, so what
Now
are you
he's
trying to do
gonna
about it,
leave.
amigo? Listen, all I want is to defend these titles all
mean that
over the
WWE.
world. So whenever you want to have
Oh yeah, because this is the other branch. After WWE?
Fellas, can I have a quick second with Gray alone?
When do they play it? I don't know.
Gray, I asked Nick Aldis to come here tonight for a couple reasons, but the main reason was to talk to you.
Look, we had an awesome match at WrestleMania last year, but I did it under false pretenses.
He was okay until I saw him be a jerk to the people underneath him.
Mask, it was to poke fun at you, to frustrate all the luchadors that, quite frankly, were giving me so much trouble in the ring. It was my frustration. The longer I wore the mask and the more time I spent in Mexico, I realized this isn't some joke. I'm not putting on a costume. You're taking on a responsibility to a culture, to a people, an entire nation, to the art form known as Lucha Libre, and I made a mockery of that. So I flew to Italy tonight to look you in the eye and say I'm sorry. I don't know if it's tonight, tomorrow, next week, but I'm asking for forgiveness.
Chad, now you understand what the Lucha Libre culture is about?
I guess he might be an example of being
enough.
Whatever.
You.
And then you can apologize and move forward and not be that anymore. That's a pretty good example to have in the world. Okay. I'll think about forgiving him.
Rematch with Gunther's still good, 100% good. I wanted to wrestle him tonight, but I heard he left the building. Okay, good. Because I just got off the phone with his legal team. They're no fun. But look, long story short, they're willing to accept the rematch, but he has one condition. Give it to me. What's the condition? Well, that's just it. He wants to make us wait to tell us the condition until next week on SmackDown. He's got a good legal team. All right, so we have to wait till next week to hear the stipulation, which means the week after that, correct me if I'm wrong, that's Kansas City. I don't want to wait any further beyond that, so that's where we'll do the title match, his title match. Sound good? Works for me. Thanks, Coach. Thank you.
Those darn lawyers. Looks like you're going to have a title match in a couple of weeks, partner. Well, I'm pretty damn
okay, that's another aspect I'm now being open my mind to about, like, growing up and seeing the behind deals type stuff going on and being aware of it. There's a lot of stuff you can think about and reflect on about life in WWE if you want to, or maybe life reflects art and that's just the way it is, so that's why they're doing it, because it's fun. It tells a story because it's part of the story that we're living.
The following is a King of the Ring tournament first round match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from New York City, weighing in at 248.
I should not have a microphone.
Of the WWE Tag Team Champions, Damian Priest.
Ladies and gentlemen, who will head to the semifinals to face Oba Femi? We find out. Our main event is next on SmackDown.
Okay, so I gotta skip this.
Tickets on sale.
Talk about insufferable. Is very, very important. Oh, yeah, this kind of business is what I'm all about, Michael Cole.
Get a room. Was that a fun vacation this week?
Oh, man, I can't focus all of a sudden. What were we talking about? Oh, King of the Ring, first round match. There we go. Fatal 4-way. Ah. Are you sweating too? Because I am. I'm all flush. I'm just embarrassed.
And their opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds. He's one half of the World Tag Team Champions, representing the Division, Braun Breaker.
Breaker involved in an unbelievable match this past Monday night on Raw from Turin, Italy, against Seth Rollins. And Breaker, again with his torpedo spears. That one to Montez Ford. But look at what Breaker did here. That's his oracle, Paul Heyman. Breaker spearing Heyman through the barricade. Rollins would end up picking up the win. Paul Heyman not here tonight. He's not medically cleared to be a part of SmackDown.
tonight. A whole lot of misery for Braun Breaker and, of course, Paul Heyman. One way to cheer up Paul Heyman wherever he is right now is suspecting a
Hey Josh, what do you think of today's show? I haven't finished it yet.
In this tournament, ultimately winning King of the Ring, and of course, with it, securing a main event championship opportunity in Minnesota at SummerSlam.
The unpredictable badass had a little bit of history with Dominic Mysterio, as has Damian Priest. Of course, Damian was kicked out of the Judgment Day by Dominic and company.
Yeah, unceremoniously excommunicated from the group for good. And right now, there might be a little backlash from Damian Priest directed at Dirty Dom once this ring gets underway.
And from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 240 pounds, is the United States champion, Trey Williams!
Listen, I have to admit, the King of the Ring crown would look good on the head of Trick Williams.
Oh man, what would not look good on Trick Willie?
The current United States champion.
What? Do they call him that? Trick Willie? He's like, what would that look good on Trick Willie? I was like,
You ever dance like that, Cole?
I pulled my groin.
who's that masked guy?
Williams has got the industry excited in ways we have not seen in years.
And why not? He's got charisma. He's got in-ring talent. He's the current United States champion. And again, fatal four-way rules in this match tonight. First man to gain pinfall or submission will pick up the win. No countouts, no disqualifications, hence the world champ, Liv Morgan, hanging out at ringside in the corner of her boyfriend, Dominic Mysterio.
And how many times in history have we had a fatal four-way match where all four competitors in the match are champions of some sort? We have a couple of separate tag champs.
And look at this, Braun Breaker going right after Trick Williams with a German suplex, and the match is underway.
Yeah, not in the mood for showboating is Braun Breaker after a disastrous Monday Night Raw.
Again, Angler, the official in this match. Again, Braun Breaker, World Tag Team Champion. Damian Priest, the WWE Tag Team Champion. Trick Williams, United States Champion. Dominic Mysterio, Triple H Mega Champion. And Dominic hanging outside the ring. Smart, as he lets the big boys go to work.
Well, just keep well on Braun Breaker and hope he burns himself out.
Didn't they just fight recently?
Laser focused on physical destruction.
Or did I see two different people fight?
By Breaker. Big right hand knocks Dominic out. And now Damian Priest with a right of his own.
Yeah, maybe the only physical force in there that might be able to stop the power of Breaker, or maybe not.
Now the breakneck speed of Breaker with the clothesline.
They fight on Monday?
Unpredictable badass. Braun Breaker, of course, he and Austin Theory, the world tag champs.
So it must have been last Friday. I don't know.
Austin with the tag champs, but
like this at all from Braun Breaker.
His triceps, and now Braun Breaker. Dominic, you better turn around. Breaker with a shoulder tackle takes out Mysterio.
Alexa, when did Dom Mysterio and Braun Breaker last fight?
Dom Mysterio and Braun Breaker last fought today, June 5th, 2026.
Wait, did I say Dom Mysterio? Alexa, when did Damian Priest and Braun Breaker, fight last?
Damian Priest and Braun Breaker last fought today, June 5th, 2026, in a fatal four-way match on WWE SmackDown.
Alexa, when was the time before that?
Damian Priest and Braun Breaker last fought before today on May 16th at WrestleMania Backlash.
May
They
16th.
were both involved in a lumberjack match with zombies.
Oh, this is a fatal 4-way, so that's different. Okay. I was paying attention.
I was going to ask if you wanted to ask Braun to get off our table.
I don't want to have any interaction, verbal or physical, with Braun Breaker at any point in my life.
The dogs are out here tonight in Bologna. And now Trick Williams going to send Dominic Mysterio over the Italian announce table into the floor. And Trick Willie now having fun. Hasn't been quite the night for Dominic Mysterio tonight.
Liv Morgan looks petrified next to our desk because Loverboy is
I can handle that. That's just what they do.
is
Fine,
fighting back.
Dominic now a big shot to Trick Williams, and Mysterio taking the fight now as he sends Williams back toward the ring.
It's just not a word I hear anywhere.
Look at this one.
Very much.
Liv
Funny.
Morgan causing
It's a
chaos
funny
at
word.
ringside. What a Priest taking flight too.
Yeah, we do make a lot of fun with Dominic Mysterio, but he's been a hell of a champion as the Dirty Dom chants serenade Mysterio. And now Damian Priest, who still has a score to settle with Dominic and the rest of Judgment Day.
Yeah, Dominic suddenly doesn't look so tough without his Judgment Day backup here, and one-on-one, Priest just decimating Dirty Dom.
Dirty Dom, who claims he's the king of the luchadors. Grande Americano may think something about that.
I don't think I
There's
can.
that flying elbow by Priest, the former world champion. Again, this is to advance in the King of the Ring tournament. The finals take place 3 weeks from tomorrow, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, at Night of Champions. And think about the 25th King of the Ring of all time will be crowned at Night of Champions.
Well, if you're somebody in your career who needs a little juice, be it a Damian Priest, who is a former world champion.
Oh, listen to those chops.
Well, the three other men in this
That would
match,
hurt my
none
hands
of them
so bad.
have won a world title previously. What an opportunity this tournament really is.
Over the years, 11 King of the Ring winners would go on to become world champions, the likes of Booker T and Sheamus and Kurt Angle, Austin and Triple H. 12 WWE Hall of Famers were King of the Ring. In fact, the gentleman sitting to my right, a former king in his own right, King Barrett.
Yeah, one of the biggest honors of my career, but the deal today is so much sweeter with that SummerSlam main event championship opportunity on the line. The King of the Ring tournament has never been bigger.
Everybody wants an opportunity at a world title in Minnesota at SummerSlam. Win King of the Ring and you're going to get it. Breaker sent out of the ring.
That referee is way too close.
Tremendous action here on Friday Night SmackDown. Fatal 4-way to determine who heads to the semifinals to face Oba Femi in the King of the Ring tournament against two Judgment Day. A former member, Damian Priest, current member, Dominic Mysterio, working together.
Working together. Maybe Damian Priest is falling in line behind the new male leader at the... Oh, maybe not.
And Damian with a big right hand. Down goes Dominic Mysterio.
Damian Priest just using Dirty Dom for his skills. Taking out the rest of the field and maybe about to put Dom away, but Trick Willie arriving in.
And now Breaker. How quick is Breaker? But he just ran into a boot spin kick now by Priest. Caught Breaker on the other side.
No finer striker in the game than Damian Priest. Got all the range, all the precision, and of course all that power.
Former Mr. Money in the Bank, former world champion.
And in resume alone, he is the favorite for this one. The only one who's been to the very top of the mountain here in this industry previously.
Yeah, but I think the other three have an opportunity to be world champs one day.
No doubt about that.
And now Priest again going after Mysterio. And Dominic with
Liv
a
Morgan's
throw on the jaw.
chicks out
Priest with a
outside
kick.
skirts. That's not
Turns
good.
Dom inside out.
Priest just bleeding confidence right now.
You know, Wade and I were talking about the importance of this tournament over the years. 11 winners would go on to become world
How did Dom's
champions.
little limp kick
12
stop at him?
famers have been
That
king
was
of the
dumb.
ring.
It's fine. I'm having fun hating it.
Fast
but-
track your career to the very top, and there's plenty of men in this ring right now want to do just that, including Breaker.
Steiner.
Jeez.
Covered by Breaker.
I mean, stop Dominic. Did I say Dom or Dominic? I meant Dominic.
Cody Rhodes come to the
Wow, that's loud.
back in 1985.
Mmm. So good.
Now Braun Turner's
Thank
attention,
you.
and look at the power. Breaker now. Military press. Turns it into a slam. Cover on Mysterio. This time Trick Williams has to break things up.
The power thrown out by Breaker there, and Trick Williams had to have pinpoint timing on that one, almost slipping away from it.
Wade, again, you were king of the ring. How important was that to you in your career?
Well, it was massive for me to get that championship, to get that crown, excuse me, but it's even bigger today, believe me, with that main event at SummerSlam dangling there. A world championship opportunity for the winner as well as the crown. Never been bigger than it is right now.
What you wouldn't have given to have that opportunity the year that you won.
Yeah, exactly. The one thing missing in my career could have been that moment. That is why it's so imperative for all four of these men to get the job here.
And look at Trick Willie go. Trick Willie with those Cyclone boots connecting. And now Willie takes out Mysterio and Damien ducks out of the way.
I'm in the door.
By Trick Williams.
Well, Trick Willie on a hot streak at the right time in this one.
No can do. That cat has claws and he will scratch me.
United States champion.
See these scratches? Scars?
Little bookend action. Cover on Breaker.
Not a good idea.
I talk all the time of comparisons between this man, Trick Williams, and a former world champion, former king of the ring, Booker T.
Yeah, there's a sense of inevitability when it comes to Trick Williams getting to the top of this industry. It's going to happen, but how soon is the question?
And now Priest into the corner. Williams will send him out to the apron. Damian Priest with a big kick. Martial arts background of Damian Priest coming into play. Dominic Mysterio now going to meet Priest on the ropes.
Nobody knows Priest
You guys can make bread. Maybe you have bread biscuits.
Simply cut Priest off at the right time there. However,
Rick Williams in the middle of it.
Got some other ideas. Oh, no.
Dominic begging Damian Priest. And now Breaker is going for a Frankensteiner again. Priest trying to counter.
Punch in the back of the knees of Braun Breaker, unique, but it simply worked perfectly. However, right up in the ropes is Braun Breaker navigating his way out here.
Yeah, dangerous situation here for Damian Priest, Williams, and Breaker with a superplex. Drew now going to meet
However,
Rick Williams in the middle of it.
Got some other ideas. Oh, no.
Dominic begging Damian Priest. And now Breaker is going for a Frankensteiner again. Priest trying to counter.
Punch in the back of the knees of Braun Breaker, unique, but it simply worked perfectly. However, right up in the ropes is Braun Breaker navigating his way out here.
Yeah, dangerous situation here for Damian Priest, Williams, and Breaker with a superplex. Critical part of this matchup, fatal four-way match to determine who will face Obafemi in the semifinals of the King of the Ring tournament. Mysterio's outside the ring, of course, Breaker, Priest, And Trick Williams inside the ring.
Thanks for the stretch. Maybe I can do this.
Artillery and all 4 men are now moving.
Could this be the opportunity for Dominic Mysterio?
Yes, it can.
To be the vulture that he is and pick the bones in a kick out by Priest.
Oh, it's not being a vulture. It's being smart at this point in the matchup.
Cover now by Braun Breaker. You know, vultures eat dead carcasses.
No, not yet.
Dom's doing here. Cover again. Hook to the leg. And
I
again,
don't know how to pick a team, so I don't watch
What
it.
you should be doing at this point in the match, finding the weakest opponent, capitalizing regardless of who caused that damage in the first place.
And look at Dominic Mysterio.
Do you have a basketball team you like to watch?
It's a picture that I have now built up in my mind alongside Liv Morgan as the queen of the ring.
Well, Raquel Rodriguez is already advanced, and I'm interested to see what she'll do if she wins the tournament.
She'll go for Rhea Ripley or whoever.
Why would you pull him
Rhea
off and
Ripley's
let him
title.
keep his foot there?
That's what I know, because the Judgment Day don't stab each other in the back, or if they do, they
Yeah, I know who the teams are. I just don't know how to decide which one and if I even care about those.
They weren't around to help
Either of them.
Perez out on Monday, were they? Oh, listen to that. Oh, goodness.
Well, you know, I do know. I do know which one I am. But it's a not game-related reason. It's because my ex-best friend went to a different school, so I'm choosing her rival school, which is the rival school to that school.
We really feel like we're at the business
That's how I
end of
decided.
this matchup right now. You got 4 bodies all ready to drop. Really isn't going to take much to win this at this point.
Yeah, again, first pinfall or submission wins this thing.
Oh wait, basketball. That was football. Oh, okay. Let's see.
That would be the smartest strategy for Dirty Dog.
Oh yeah, I could watch basketball.
He's using
It's just
Dom as a teammate.
I
Now
don't.
by Priest. Kick out at 2 by Mysterio. Exhaustion starting to set in at this point of this.
So which basketball team do you watch?
Fast-paced matchup.
Rob Breaker's looking pretty raggedy too himself right now. He's been put through the ringer on this one, moving very slowly by Breaker's standards.
Not to mention he had that war with Seth Rollins this past Monday night on Raw.
It was between, if it was football, I was thinking Beavers or Ducks, but so now I'm gonna do basketball. The only one I know of is like the Trailblazers. So.
Okay.
Green Days.
Ladies and
Thanks
gentlemen.
for
Fatal
coming in with
four-way
a
match.
count
Winner
of
advances
3.
into the semifinals
Uno,
of the
dos,
King of the Ring
tres.
tournament. Priest and Williams, Breaker and Mysterio. Something
I
has to
started
give
it
in this
late.
match.
As I like it. I'm glad I'm watching it. I was feeling a little bummed.
Physically impaired,
I mean,
but still
I have
motivated,
10
desperate
milligrams
to get
of
through to the
weed, so I'm
semifinal of the King of the
in a
Ring
very
tournament.
kind of bummy mood. Now I'm not in a bummed out mood as much. So it made me able to enjoy this more when it started kicking.
Break a spear in the corner.
Yeah, but there's no way where for
True
Dominic
story.
to go now. Went for South ahead to defeat.
Watching the finals right now. It's Spurs and Knicks.
Bounce
Oh.
off the big man, the former
Okay.
world heavyweight champ. And here's
I
your-
hope Spurs win.
Razor's Edge. And now Morgan up on the apron, wondering when she was going to come into play. Now listen, there are those disqualifications. So Morgan, nothing can happen with her being on the apron, but the official wasn't in position with a count.
Oh, dang. Well, good for you. That's good that you know how to do those things all by yourself. And you don't need someone else more experienced to give you weed.
Trick Williams.
That's me.
Oh,
I have to just go to the store and get pre-rolls.
slam by Braun Breaker is just tossing men around out here.
Raw power used
They're
very
0
little
to 1?
momentum
Who's
to
0
Trick
to 1?
Williams. That is a 200
Spurs are winning and Knicks are 2? Oh,
with
man.
raw core strength.
Okay.
Didn't look pretty, but it was hella effective.
I'm
Breaker wants into
getting
Mysterio.
ready.
Front kick delivered now. Has him in position.
Nobody does it, Bob. Don just doesn't.
Wait, you got a job? Did you tell me where you got a job?
Rules of the matchup went for that spin kick. Breaker
Okay.
slipped and he still delivered a torpedo spear. And Mysterio sent out of the ring by Breaker. Williams, trick shot.
Oh, right on the point of the jaw.
Cover now on Priest, recovering from the spear. And Dominic pulls out the official, which is legal because there are no
Yeah, you're gonna want to get some sleep, get to bed on time.
Once again, was never
Whatever
going
is
to get in there to make
comfortable.
the breaker, but Trick Williams looks infuriated. Well, there are consequences.
Oh, Trick could have the match
Oh,
on one
Trick
right there.
slap.
If Mysterio didn't drag Engler out of the ring.
If I had a handkerchief and could wave you off up to a train and see you go bye-bye.
Trick Williams now on our announce table.
That's not what you want to be.
Not at all.
Breakers in
I hate
town.
We've
retail.
seen Breaker do this before. Clothesline.
I used to, like, I mean, it's the only thing I can do, probably. I don't hate the people so much as, like, maybe working for someone.
With
That's what
a
I don't
flying
like.
clothesline through the United States champion. Meanwhile, inside the ring, Dominic with a drop kick to
Well, I hope
Priest.
you have a good sleep and good shift tomorrow, and enjoy your day after.
Dominic knocked out of his boots by Priest.
As they slug right to the chest / jaw of
Congrats on getting a job.
And look at who's here now. Look who's here. JD McDonough from the Judgment Day.
Walked out of midair.
I'm a certain kind of person that cannot do a 9 to 5 again.
Trying to run interference play. Major spoiler. Looks like he's
Not that it's a 9 to 5. I can't work for someone.
And a low blow by Morgan.
Unless they're cool. I would like to work for someone who's cool.
Mysterio. The official has no idea what just happened. 619.
Thank you, Green Days. Thank you. No one told me that today. Well, the lady told me that, she's like, you just want to do for your hair? I was like, no. No! Yay for the cute couple.
Dom is through to the semi-finals. The world can rejoice. The greatest night in
I'm
our
upset, but I'm also
industry.
excited for him at the same time.
Look at the brackets. And let's remind everyone what Dominic
Oh,
Mysterio.
Femi versus Mysterio? I feel like I've already seen this. Didn't they already go against each other?
Dominic Mysterio in the semifinals.
Or maybe that's just what happens. Sometimes people fight each other again.
Rather Dominic Mysterio than me.
Okay.
No fatal four-way in the semifinals. It's Dominic
over.
Straight up.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Over Femi. Good luck, Dom. Enjoy tonight.
King of the ring. Count your days over Femi.
Okay. It's still early in the month. I don't remember the last time I played Overwatch while high, so I kind of think I want to try and do that tonight after this. And just like, and then I probably might go to bed early. But it depends on how fun Overwatch is. It might be one game, it might be, who knows? Sometimes I get stuck on that for a while. But it's Friday night. So everything's all right. Or I could play Overwatch while I watch someone else's stream. That's an idea. Because, like, I'm not good at Overwatch. Mm. I'm gonna go look at my kitchen and I'm gonna think some more about what the fuck I'm doing with my night. Okay, what color? If anybody's here, do they care what color I do for the back wall? Okay. I don't know how well it's gonna go. I don't know how fun it's gonna be. But I'm gonna play some Overwatch. Okay. Okay. So, put you right there. We close the blinds now. Timmy, I'm sorry. Oh, and I microwaved some noodles, like a chow mein, or not chow mein. What is it? Like something noodles. 5 minutes. Yeah. So. That's heating up, and then while that's heating up, I can get set up for Overwatch, and then after I'm set up for Overwatch, I can have my comfort food next to me and a nice colorful game in front of me. Because watching WWE is fun in this state, so I feel like Okay. I feel like playing Overwatch would be too. What state are you in? That's not what I meant. Okay. Here we go. I'll be leaving, but I'll be right back. Okay. What do I need to do to restart? Change this. 6-5 is still correct.